Things are starting to heat up in an all-new episode of W3. Join Big Dog Andrew Everett, living legend Courtney Rush, chair-throwing freak Nexus Omega, and Dino fucking Winwood for another action-packed episode of W3, the best wrestling in the whole wide world.
Welcome to another installment of W3 episode 127, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
And what an absolute incredible weekend of W3 action we had at Or the Highway Exit 2. We have a new junior heavyweight champion resting on the waist of Uraki of the tradition. I am sure that Steel Talon is grinning ear to ear. That being said, 2 titles being retained. As I mentioned before we went on air, the tag team champions reigning and defending, Super Boomer and Dim Sum. They are Dim Bois. And in Steel Talon's own rulings, the Tournament of Steel, we saw Executioner take on the number 1 contender, Chee, and come out victorious. Chee not able to answer the 10 count. Incredible action this weekend. If you missed it, please, I implore you to go watch it. But we have to roll on tonight. It's Wednesday. That means 2 eliminators, one in the heavyweight and junior heavyweight. There is a returning member to the junior heavyweight, the Claw. Could be interesting to see who he ends up drawing as the 3 other participants in that match. We got television championship action tonight. Black Ninja challenging Black Widow for that championship. What else do we have tonight? Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's a return to the orphanage on that one, big
Oh, well, I'm going to have to find the background music for that. Tag Team Challenge at the top of the card. And what a match it is set to be. Sumo Joe and Uraki of the tradition taking on Executioner and Black Jaguar. All this plus so much more. We got Contenders division match. Just Contenders matches out the ass tonight.
Ew.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you. But what we do have, starting things off as well, is the old faithful. Junior heavyweight action. One hot Gemini starting off hot with Troy, Constantine legend. Troy needs to get something together. One hot Gemini's been up and down recently in W3. Hell, he even had, for a little cup of coffee there, was kind of hanging around Das Hype Train, Munich, and Akiman. All 3 of those guys can cut a run. All 3 of those guys are incredible athletes in the junior heavyweight division. Troy Constantine, on the other hand, former W3 junior heavyweight champion. How do you see this one checking out?
Troy Constantine's also recovering from laryngitis, coming off being sick recently. So this could be a moment for him to just shut up, save that voice, because his throat's probably still a little bit raw, and just go out there and wrestle, perform. We don't want to hear you complaining. We don't want to hear you whining. I want to see the guy who became the junior heavyweight champion, because that wasn't a slouch. That was someone who bided his time and waited for his moment. An unseated Dragoon. One hot Gemini? Impressive. But I think Troy Constantine, it's time to turn his fortune around.
One hot Gemini starting the night off with Troy Constantine Jr. heavyweight action. Let's kick it off hot and fast and sexy. I don't know.
Fast and sexy.
I'm having a hard time today. My brain is trash.
Yeah. I was really hoping you were going to leave it. Just my brain is.
Holy shit.
One hot Gemini. One hot Gemini.
Oh no.
Please help. Oh my god.
Oh no.
One hot Gemini. My lunch is making me die.
Oh.
One hot Gemini. Moonwalking. Hopefully he don't drop something.
That guy sounds a little sick, I'm not gonna lie.
I know his pain. Do I know his pain?
Feel the power!
The power is running through my guts, Troy!
He's ready for it too. He feels the power running through his soul. He is the Tiger's soul. See if he can get a win here over One Hot Gemini to start the night off.
And there's Dick.
Fight!
Here we go. Chop to start things off. He's going for the big maneuvers immediately. 10 seconds in, Death Valley Driver.
He's been doing that a lot lately.
I mean, start hot. One hot. Gemini.
Gemini?
Yes. Powerbomb coming up. Oh, we are wasting no time in this opening matchup here tonight. Suplex coming up. Turns it around there. Arm drag, takedown. Close to the ropes there. Stomping at the back of the legs, trying to take the aerial offense away from One Hot Gemini. A lot easier said than done. Now into the corner.
Yeah, Troy's got to watch out for that magical girl splash. That
Yeah,
One Hot.
absolutely.
He's been finishing a lot of matches with that lately, Big Dog.
That's walk up the ropes, 450 splash. It's impressive. Speaking of impressive, side saddle.
Just the one.
What a way to start the night off. Big body splash there in the corner. Everything's big.
On One Hot, yeah.
Jesus. We've all heard the stories.
Yeah.
Whipped off into the corner. No. Opposite
Whipped indeed.
direction. Now back and forth chops. 2 punches. Trying to slap his tits off. He does so successfully. He's going up to the top. Maybe a moonsault. Troy taking the risk early. 1 count only. Missed. Not that second shot, though. Right on the jaw. Right pinpoint. From One Hot Gem. Speaking of pinpointing. Oh, shit.
Stomped right on his pinpoint. Now suplexing him, picking him up by the back of the neck like a bad kitty. Off into the corner there. Oh, don't kick the guts. Stop kicking the guts.
Pulling him away from those ropes. Gary drops One Hot into a heap, but he's right back up and right back to the offense. Overhead shot there. It's second one again. Constantine falling for it twice now. A little bit of ground and pound by One Hot Gemini. DDT laying him out. And another stomp to the nether regions of One Hot Gemini. Get up in them guts.
Up.
Splash to the small of the back there. Troy breathing heavy though. These guys have been sprinting. Whoa! All the way around. Moonsault press.
But to our great chagrin, rope breaks exist.
W3, you think that they would figure out a way to get away from the ropes, given that the ring is 24 by 24.
It's the excitement of the match, Big Dog. They got to try to go for those victories, especially when one really needs a win, and that could be the ticket right there.
Oh, but a cocky cover.
Correct.
That is not gonna get the job done with a caliber athlete of One Hot Gemini, and he might pay for it right here. 2 count only. He's going up top. This is where he's most comfortable. He crushed him.
Big twisty boy.
Not enough for the win, though. Oh, shit. All the shade.
Powering up.
Right into that corner. God, if he just went to the top.
Stomp to the back of the head after the Enziguri. Oh, Constantine looking to fly. What does he got here? Oh, the way out.
Oh, what a piece of shit. What a piece of shit.
Drops the elbow right behind the knees on that one to add a little extra weight to it. Oh, German suplex. The inertia in his favor.
Oh, Jesus.
Constantine's hurting, and I think it's because of those right there. No, he missed him.
Constantine's been hurting his ribs for the past few weeks now, ever since that Dave Kirilenko match.
I'm also fighting off the lingering effects of laryngitis is Troy Constantine.
Not the luckiest of members on our roster, but
Not at all. Super kick lays him out in the middle of the ring. He just can't capitalize with a cover there.
he's been winded this whole time. You gotta catch your breath, Troy. There you
Finally
go.
getting a chance, but at the expense of a pinning possibility. What does he got coming here? Oh!
He'll definitely part his curls. And now going for that sidestep, doing the snake.
Enziguri again.
Oh, that Enziguri drops the elbow behind the knees.
He is leaning on that Enziguri quite a bit, and now showing off. I mean, I've never seen a better moonwalk than One Hot Gemini. Let's be real.
Okay.
If we must.
Yeah,
As you wish, big dog.
No argument, but
Only real.
Thanks,
what's going
guys.
on.
You got
Enziguri
you.
once again giving him a taste of his own medicine in this match. Look at this
Oh
guy.
my god.
he's just having too much fun tonight.
Oh!
A lot of
Well, he turned
sassafras.
that one
but
then.
You can back it up.
Oh, Constantine looking for a high-risk maneuver. Oh, shit, go for the pin.
Suplex from the top.
Opting not to go for the pin. I don't know what the hell he's thinking. Thinking Death Valley Driver. That's what One Hot's going for. Oh, and capitalizing on that. Cross armbar.
Give up.
Went for the Enziguri. No body home. What's he got planned here? Face Crusher. He's taking off! Tiger Saw!
Beautiful.
1, 2. Oh!
Wow.
2.9. A nanosecond away from a victory. Now heading up into the ropes. Face Crusher. And
What's
could
he
be
going
setting up
for
a
here? A
high-risk
top
maneuver.
rope version.
On top.
1, 2.
Yeah.
No! Now looking to capitalize. Is he going to go for the pin? No, he's trying to reposition him.
Cat's cradle.
Cat's Cradle locked in, but just too close to the bottom rope there. One-eyed Gemini. Stalking from the top!
Karate top rope drop kick.
God, once again going to the top. Oh no!
Oh my God,
Scratching
Roy!
post from the top. We haven't seen that in ages. No!
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck it, I guess.
Come on, Troy.
Well, see, the laryngitis is affecting his cardio. He can't
Exact- oh, it is.
He can't
Two.
exactly go to the gym.
Yeah, how are you supposed to know how many
breathe.
reps you're
Breathe,
doing if you can't
Troy.
count it out?
True.
Oh, to the back of the head. Donkey punching him.
Oh.
Power bomb. Cat's Cradle locked in. And that is it.
Troy.
He ain't letting go. You should know him
Yeah.
by now.
He's huffing and puffing. He's trying to get some air.
Yeah, it takes energy to let go.
He's, like,
He's got an
"Someone
itch.
help me."
He's got an itch under his armpit. He's just using that boot to scratch it.
Ew. That is very precise.
Seems unnecessarily complicated when you could just reach back and scratch it.
2 seconds past the 20-minute mark. Cat's Cradle gets Troy Constantine the victory. Still suffering from that bout of laryngitis he was dealing with. He was blowing up the entire match.
Hey, impressive that he came out here still a consummate professional and a performer. And hasn't complained once all week. Weird.
You know, he might have went over
this
on his
new
phone
Troy-
bill.
I like this new Troy Constantine. The quiet one.
All right, getting you set here for tag team action coming up next. You're going to see Das Hype Train taking on The Count and Grizz, otherwise known as Type OS Negative. Munich and Aki can pick up a win here. Grizz and The Count, no way they are 100% coming into this one, but do they need to be 100% for this? I'm going to be honest, Grizz and The Count looking sharp as ever. Knowing they're coming in, beat the hell up, but I think that's what they want. I think they like that, Legend.
It's not about if they're going to be 100% coming into this, big dog. There's a lot of guys on the card tonight that went through wars at Or the Highway 2 this past Sunday, and normally we wouldn't have our competitors perform on the Fallout show that had like those big matches, like a cage match, especially for typos. But since there's no match this weekend, and literally the entire roster has so much adrenaline and so much hype from the pay-per-view that they just want to keep fucking going. These guys are looking for a fight. Grizz and The Count are hyped up from that win over BBA in that cage match on Sunday. Those two teams have been at each other's throats for almost 2 months. And to come out on top at Dub3's biggest show to date, that huge pay-per-view, that hugely successful pay-per-view we had on Sunday, Or the Highway 2, these guys are hype right now, and they're looking at Munich and Aki, man, like fresh meat. And speaking of fresh meat, if they do that, if Type OS Negative manages to pull out the victory here, this is a fight for the 5th in the tag division.
In a sense, it is, isn't it?
Das Hype Train is ranked number 5. We could see Type OS finally crack into that top 5.
I would love to see that. Dino, I know you'd love to see it. Nexus, are you also on the Type OS Hype Train? Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Gimmick infringement, big dog.
That was rude. We'll just edit that out.
Yeah.
No, Type OS, guys, they have a victory over Dim Bois, which no one else seems to be able to do. So beat that Hype Train and keep going up. And boys, if you're going to earn that tag team championship, you got to be able to beat teams like Das Hype Train, who are new and yes, younger, but new and are prone to make some mistakes. Well, you got to make them pay for it.
Can't make mistakes with Grizz and The Count in there. That will be your downfall for sure. Let's see how Munich and Aki do coming in this match with Type OS Negative. Chris Diego, Jeremy, thank you for the gifted subs as we head into the second match of the night. Tag team action. Dancing here in my seat. Look at my great dance moves.
What?
Look at my great dance moves.
I couldn't hear you over Munich's hips. Sorry.
He does grind.
Let's see it again. They tell no lies, big dog.
Something else that tells no lies is the ominous war drums of Type OS Negative. What it's telling you is you're in for a fight, and that is no lie in the slightest.
Here come the O's in chat. Huge following, huge boost in popularity, huge momentum behind Type OS Negative after this Sunday. I do not envy argumentative
No, never.
right now.
Munich starting in there, the taller of both teams starting here. Munich dropped to hold. He ate the turnbuckle there. Well ring positioned by Munich. Paid for it dearly. Drop kick, dropping the Canadian woodsman here. Stomp to the back of the head. Another drop kick, just creating that distance. Missed that next kick, though. That spinning heel kick. Ate shit on it. Spinning soul, but look at Grizzly keeping his distance. It's an intelligence.
He's a tricky man from the Deutschland there, Munich.
True.
He will pull one out on you. He will pull one out on you and just swing it in your face.
If
So,
you're lucky.
if you're lucky. Usually it lands on your lip.
Hopefully you're awake.
Something else that'll land on your lip if you're not close. The arm of the Estonian American Count. He will take your fucking skin off of your face with one of those Drax lariats.
Or your ear, big dog, as Boomer found out.
Boomer down an ear.
That is not much incentive to get in the ring with him.
Ugh. Are we sure it just wasn't the high levels of radiation that caused the weakened skin area to...
Possibly.
Oh, well.
He was hanging
I'm
around.
not a doctor, so
He's
I
hanging
can't
around
say.
radiator quite a bit.
Science for another day. So,
Oh,
and now
Dino.
fucking his foot, making it weird.
Munich, a big fan.
And Munich was really enjoying that.
He's like,
one.
hey, that's my fetish.
He actually
Hey,
does
us
have
Germans.
a foot fetish. And is a
Yeah.
star in many foot fetish videos. He has beautiful
Whoa, my
Jesus H. Christ!
a gut wrench power slam, in a sense. I don't even think he was going for it. I think he was just trying to hurt him.
Just chuck him.
I think that's definitely the plan that he had. Pressed on him like a fucking broken stapler.
Stomp to the midsection.
CMJ saw it's actually bricky feet.
Oh my god.
Maintained by one person,
Jaguar
thank you very much.
spin.
Yeah.
Tagging
Who
out
was
the
also
unit.
German.
True. Kick to the side of the head. Good use of a tag team tandem offense there. Look at Munich handling himself. The Count mad. Count put down. He's going to have to use that anger in some other regard. Grabbing the rope there. Fuck. And he's going snake stomping. That means two things.
Oh no, I always
It does.
forget about that.
How do you forget about the man from Stomping Snake
I
Ranch?
don't know. And I hate it every time.
Boots are made for stomping.
Snakes.
Even. Off into the ropes. Go behind. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a German suplex. I think the ring positioning was just a little shoddy. Now allowing him to make the tag.
Well, there is a lot of count to German suplex. Maybe
Yeah.
he miscalculated,
Gotta get your arms around him first.
right?
And kiss his shoulder and tell him it'll be alright.
Beat him up, beat him
When he's
up,
comfortable.
kiss his neck.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, that. Exactly. Kick out at nothing. Although I don't think he was... he is the legal participant.
Shit.
Well,
Chris is like, oh shit, I'll see you. Alright.
oh my god.
Sandwiching him on that corner.
That was fucking manwich.
He looked right into Ed Munich's eyes when he did that too. Like,
Is this
try
your
and do
boy?
something, dare you?
Is this your boy?
Yeah, you want this one back?
Oh, he's paying him back. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We're naked.
Oh,
No naked.
oh there's a one.
Acumans.
It is. He's driving him back to that corner. Oh my.
I think he's upset about something.
Is this about something else?
Count the legal participant. If he's not... Oh, careful, I was about to say. Comes off the rope with... When he's preoccupied with that Drax layer, that'd be the end of the match right there.
Mid cool water kick.
Ooh. Oh my god! He threw him 12 feet!
Like a bag of shit.
He threw him
And
2
feet.
Acumans.
And feet!
Bag of shitty feet.
Yay!
Yeah. What?
Oh, Drax
Oh my god! You just lit that latex bodysuit on fire.
If you don't save him, you will surely lose. Punches raining down. He's fucking mad. That hurt.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's stuck to his skin now, big dog.
He's perfect. He's never, dude. Now it's part of him.
Yeah, it's oh, spinning soul, but
Wow. Nice kicking post there by Munich.
right.
It's like working on it.
Oh no! Again, getting the manwich lariat and Inzagiri there. He's calling for something. The upside down bangs. Drop toe hold gets him out of a sticky
Manwich.
situation.
I can't deal with the man.
Oh,
Is that what I am, a manwich?
No, you'll be a bitch.
oh!
There it is.
We got jokes here.
Hey.
Hey.
European style Rana there. Whoa, he's got
Trying to
something
throw
in
him
mind.
off. It worked. He threw him off.
Snuck out the back door.
Caught the kick.
You should have gone for the tag.
Oh shit, he's feeling it. Tagging out. See what they got in mind. He grabbed the wrong participant of the match. I don't think he saw the tag. He is just grabbing a hold and doing whatever he can. It's the wrong member of the...
We don't want him.
Oh no! Ran right past him.
Couch is
All right, back to where you started. I don't know what the fuck got accomplished there, but get the tag.
I love them. They always keep you guessing.
Oh, insane!
Dirty dick drip.
Oh, what was... Nexus, what was that name?
Oh, Afdina Zane.
Oh, I love it. Is that what they're officially calling that?
Yes, I speak German. That's what I
True.
heard. They yell it in the air.
Why would he say it if he wasn't?
Oh,
Come
what?
on. Be
Yeah, come on.
professional.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey.
Even counts
Okay.
with you.
Ooh.
Caught him! He caught him! He was squared back for that lariat, and he just straight up hooked his huge head and drove it into the mat. But now fighting for his life, getting the hell out of dodge, throws it off Grizz. Lee!
Oh,
Trying
no.
to leap for it again! No, back up! Oh, shit. That was some fucking shooby dooby.
And he
Work the
fucking
cam,
loves
my
it.
friends. Work the cam.
Knock
Oh.
you out.
Whoa.
There's a lot of
Oh,
wacky
going back to the
crisscrosses
drills.
in this match.
Oh,
I just got on Greg.
Again, back to the straight. It didn't fare well for Aki Man originally, but he's
Oh,
a
He didn't
hockey
flex
enough.
last time.
this time.
Oh, and he got knee to the fucking jaw by count for his troubles.
Like a snake.
Yep.
Munich! Oh fuck. Munich
No,
is
no.
not paying attention, and Grizzly caught Acumen. There we go.
we
Okay,
go.
we're fine.
That's
Arm
your
drag
fault. You said
takedown
Munich,
there.
he bends over.
Whoa. He is well classically trained.
Laddz! He missed the kick to break it up. What a dumbass.
Hey.
I thought he was just going to throw one.
I
That's oh shit.
don't know if you saw my eyes get real big.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
You shouldn't have done that. Ah! I killed him!
Took his head off!
But he's there for the stop. Oh, he tried to German him. Count, excuse me, Grizzly getting his fucking face beaten in. Woo, showing the strength there. Drop kick, dropped him, and he is feeling it.
I mean, he's been looking for that drop kick the entire match.
Whoa, went for the that little sprawl there, didn't get it. Beautiful combination, tandem. Oh, fuck, what does this mean? Somebody's getting hurt.
Oh!
Somebody is Munich!
1, 2. Oh. Oh,
Good.
fuck.
Fuck!
Took his fucking head off.
His beautiful face!
Coming out of AKI, man, bouncing him off into the corner. Puts him into the Tree of Lawrence.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Or, oh,
whoa.
How did he manage to get to his feet really quickly? Uh-oh.
He's tall.
Uh-oh. True. That's how that works. Oh, shit. Praying to whatever gods he believes in. Grizz knee to the back of the cranium. 2, 3.
Good night.
I believe he prays to Ursa Major, big dog.
Oh, maybe.
Bear with him.
Hey.
Well, praying there's a minor can get in trouble.
That is true.
Type OSS Negative. I assume at the end of the week what you're going to see is a new top 5 in the tag team division. You're going to see Grizzly and the Count.
Hey, it's about time.
Right? Oh, fuck. Finally!
Nothing to the hype train, boys, but Type OSS, after what we've seen these past few shows and the fire that this feud with BBA brought out of them, and, as Nexus pointed out, the fact that they are the only ones to have a pinfall victory over Dim Bois in tag team competition.
Isn't that neat?
I mean, they kind of need someone.
They want the gold.
Well, before we get to that, big dog, hold on a second. I told you I was going to deliver Kyle's camera schedule to him, and he is back there with Nice Brace right now, and he's got Aztec Dragoon with him.
him letting the hair down, ripping the shirt off, and then challenging somebody. Legend, are you okay?
Why is she on her knees?
I don't know. She's the weirdest person in the world. Well, let's not distract ourselves from what the hell he's claiming to be. He's claiming that he's the ace of the company, and somebody who at one point was definitely the man that held that distinct honor said, okay, how about you meet me in the middle of the ring tonight? Dim Sum on the high of a century saying, all right, let's go ahead and do this tonight. So at some point tonight, I'm being handed right now the semi-main event of the night. You will see Dim Sum and Aztec Dragoon in singles competition.
This is fucking unprecedented. The follow-on shows are always ridiculous. It's so hot in here.
It's actually, I don't even think that's just you. I think it's...
Yeah.
Maybe you need to, like, physically drink that water and...
Tommy Laddz and Puchteca in singles competition. No disqualification. This is in the Extreme Division Contenders. See, we have a lot of contenders match tonight because, holy shit, if you missed this weekend, you missed a lot of things going down. So tonight, we are giving you a whole assload of contenders matches.
Don't say those words so close together. Please, not within at least 15 minutes. Just at least 5 minutes after a Dim Sum appearance.
What do you have to say about Dim Sum, Nexus?
Yeah, what do you think about all this, Nexus?
Oh,
Yeah, Nexus. Talk about it.
He looks great.
All right, Legend. Can you be professional and give me your thoughts on this upcoming contest in the Extreme Division? I don't know if you can.
All right, you want my professional assessment of this match. We're talking about coming off highs off this pay-per-view. Tommy Laddz just defeated his hero.
Absolute hero.
His mentor, the man who gave him the man who taught him everything he knows about extreme wrestling, what he's really harnessed and made part of himself, got back to himself, found himself again, his happiness. He's all founded in the Extreme Division. Versus a man who lives and breathes and wants nothing more in life than extreme wrestling. But hasn't been doing that great at it lately. Fuck, he's gonna kill me for that.
Oh, I know. I'm worried about you.
I'm gonna call it like it is. We gotta be objective here, big dog. Tech, get your shit together. Pull your pants up. Give your head a shake. I don't know what's in your head, but get it out. You have a big match here. You still have not been able to clinch your destiny that you've been saying is yours, the Extreme Division Championship. Tech is the one who started the petition in this company to have an Extreme Division, period. Never mind a championship, which came about in Bleeding Hearts. 2 matches with Table Saw Tommy. Injury to his neck, having to get surgery, going into the Great American Thrash Tournament, didn't even get out of the first round. Had a chance at the Blood God Shaolin, beaten in record time, again going after that surgically repaired neck. Is it that injury, or is he holding himself back in his head? What is going on with Tech right now?
I don't know. I have no idea, Legend.
Isn't it interesting that it kind of coincides when Hannibal's not himself either?
I don't know about that, but I do know that Tommy Laddz is really, really just breaking through barriers here in the Extreme Division. This would be the next barrier. I mean, Tommy is the real deal. Laddz is the real
Absolutely.
deal. And he's got a lot ahead of him right now. Stands Puchteca. Let's see if Tommy can get through that and move further into Extreme Division contendership. Let's head down to the ring.
Oh, shit.
What a cool boy. Glad this guy's back. He's one of my favorites.
Why do we have a microphone in the bathroom?
I don't know, but I like it.
There's something different about that.
Not as
Tommy Laddz.
confident.
Tommy Laddz defeated one hardcore legend this past Sunday in Table Saw Tommy. He's facing another hardcore legend here tonight, but in a completely different way. Table Saw Tommy loves hardcore wrestling, loves the Extreme Division, does it because he's so good at it, because he loves doing it. Tech can't live without it.
Yes.
That's the difference.
Very, very expertly put there, Legend. Tech has to have this. And right now, I don't know if he's still suffering effects from that broken neck. That broken vertebrae. I shouldn't say broken neck. It sounds like a career-ending injury. But he did come back a month before they thought he was going to be able to come back. So I'm wondering if he's still working through that.
Well, there's definitely a way to test it right there.
That octopus stretch, you are right, Dino Winwood. Went for the kick to the gut. He missed it there.
Close to that corner. What does he have in mind here? Well, doesn't matter. He's got back of his neck, elbow.
I was about to say, his back of his skull heading through his mind first. Hands of Tech's that elbow, and now we are gonna take a ride out in front of the Swedish announce table. Sven not budging a single muscle. Oh God! He caught him at the top of the chair.
Took that right in the forehead.
Gonna say that'll definitely put his eyebrows together.
Now, standing toe to toe with Tech and paying the price for it. Whip. Tech holding on. Thinking man's deathmatch wrestler. Shoulder tackle, narrowly avoiding that chair.
I hope they're both going to kick at the same time and just lock the bottoms of their shoes.
What is this? Whoa! Sweetie! That was very eerily similar to the DDT that Rook's been finishing people off with.
He's been using his Sweetie T for a while, big dog.
Yeah, don't start shit.
But the way he went into it from the ground.
That's the Sweetie T, big dog.
Oh my God!
Watching, big dog.
Oh, a Kia, shades of Rook. Took a back elbow to the back of the head. That's much like Rook's doing. And now taking the octopus stretch.
I think he was paying too much attention to Rook.
Well,
he didn't say exclusive.
He's telling me to pay attention, so I pay attention.
Holy shit, is Tech wearing jean shorts?
No, he's not. Oh, stalling suplex. And terrible landing, but Tech coming in for more. He's got a fork. He's got a fork.
Did he land on the cheese?
God, it's the worst feeling in the world. Oh, there it is.
Oh, good Tom hold.
How many times has Tech been locked in that?
Once or twice.
I don't have the numbers with me right now, but
Has Tech even beaten Table Saw Tommy?
I cannot say off the top of my head.
I don't think so.
Oh, shit.
Texas style suplex, Memphis, Texas to be specific, and he follows it up with the spinning Tom hold.
He wants to end this early tonight.
That's classic Dirty Bill folk there. This is face crusher. He went for the Borlor.
Come on.
Look at that! He is going in for the kill! He's gonna get the submission victory, isn't he? Ooh, stalling and falling.
Hits the corner of the garden wall. And now heading down to the floor.
Oh,
Oh my God!
That's Rook's DDT!
Just like Rook on the
That's
floor.
Rook's DDT! Oh, he's doing it again!
He's calling him out. It's happening. I see it.
It's happening!
You think if the next time he goes for it says, I am doing Rook's move, yes, I'm calling him out.
I hope
Wait,
so.
what if Shree is just misheard as you're paying attention to me, Rook?
Oh,
Someone
very
flood out.
possible.
I don't think Tech's ever watched one of Rook's matches.
I don't think Tech watches wrestling.
No, I don't think so either.
It's too cool.
No, he just doesn't have the attention span.
Memphis style. Memphis, Texas. Oh, you people mistaken!
Oh,
It's
Memphis!
Memphis 2! Whoa!
It put away
Gotta try harder to please
Tommy
Tech.
on Sunday.
How I always have to make sure that people know it's Memphis, Texas, because there's some other places like Memphis, Tennessee. It's not real.
Oh, shit.
It's not a wrestling hub at all.
Pleasure.
Oh.
Oh my God, he keeps
God.
going for
Oh my
it.
God, just
mystical pleasure.
banning the pleasure.
Tech, you okay? Hopefully, yeah, we're
Probably,
good.
I don't know.
Oh
Let's see what
no!
happens.
Oh no! I don't think he's okay. Almost
I mean, there's a
organized
slight chance that he is not.
back and oh, down bottom.
On the chair, kind of.
Yep, it hurt.
A little
It hurt
bit.
more.
Oh, the
There we
second
go.
one's
No,
off position.
Dave, if it once you don't succeed, try again.
Aw.
Dust yourself off and try again.
Oh.
Try again.
Oh!
Poor Lord.
Sambo suplex, but he's up to his feet
Sam
first.
Bohr suplex.
Oh my God! On the support,
chair.
the
Get
cross
more ass
support.
than a rental car.
Off into the ropes. What's he got planned here?
Oh,
Oh
no!
my God.
I gotta admit, that would have been a sweet finish.
It would have been a hell of a win for Tommy Laddz. He's looking the best he's ever looked. Look at this man.
I
He
told
can hear you.
He's riding high. He has great hearing.
Rumble, young man, rumble.
Come on, Sunshine.
Oh,
On the
shit!
Oh.
Oh, the shade. Go for the cover. 1, 2, no.
Whoa. Oh, let's try it again.
He is taking your advice, legend.
I gotta win this one.
1,
It's bound to happen sometime.
but Tommy
do it again.
is feeling it.
He's all fired up.
Down bottom. Oh, his hand. Hand off the
Oh,
bottom.
no, his head.
Oh, mystical pleasure. No.
Oh,
They are throwing all of the heavy weapons at each other, big dog.
Holy shit, these guys are in a war right now.
oh shit, we've seen this.
Oh! You can count to 100 after that one. Tech gets the job done.
Fuck me, he cleared it.
Who's clapping?
Looking around to see who's doubting him now. My bad.
I still doubt you, Puchteca.
Wait, holy shit, Rook wins matches.
Yeah, he
Really?
won just like Rook. He put him down for the 3 count, and much like Rook, finished with 100%. No, he's never finished with 100, has he?
Probably once or twice.
Oh, okay. Well, the Pyramid Driver, which if you jumble the words around spells Rook, like 17 minutes.
Yes, very true.
Pay attention to me, Rook! Exclamation point.
I hate all of you.
Ugh.
It's all encoded.
Yes.
God,
I'm
we're
really
finally understanding.
Damn, big dog, I'm really impressed that you were able to see that, because that's like intricate coding.
I'm never gonna live this one down, I think. The junior heavyweight Eliminator coming up. Claw, the one repeating here. Let's see who he is gonna be joined by for this Wednesday night junior heavyweight Eliminator.
Drew, it was to my understanding you.
Yes, I did.
I think you should. So, because I want to hear it.
Yep, it's all you, Drew. There's
right.
a certain thing that he's gonna do, and you're all gonna love it, chat.
Shit! Okay, listen. Woo! Stinky. Woo! Alright. I'm sitting on the toilet. My lunch was bad. I'm holding a toilet paper, hot liquid brown coming out my ass. So while I wipe my ass, please do me this favor. Won't you please rotate my tires?
Please rotate his tires.
It was bad. Stinky. Rotate my tires.
Oh, rotate his tires.
I don't ever want to hear that.
No, he was terrible.
again.
Yeah, you're fans. I will. I will
Never,
be gone
never,
forever.
yeah, never pass that to me again.
That goes in the Hall of Fame of me doing
I
purple.
don't want the bite.
And of course, fixing the wrist tape. Taking his sweet ass time. Former tag team champion. Oh, son of a bitch. Who's this gonna be? There's two people. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, it's Richard. Nothing to worry about, guys.
Oh, that's
I don't know. He said he was going to work. He said he was going to work on his wrestling. The past few times we've seen him in an Eliminator, he's been critical. So let's see how those ribs are doing, pal. Not good, apparently.
Ooh, okay, we're finally getting some high flying in this mixture here. We've got Claw, Richard Brickowski, Turk, and now Prince Pajaro. You got a little bit of everything in this upcoming match here.
Should be a good one.
Robin Charleston's going to have his hands full with this action here. I want to see Turk and Richard Brickowski start throwing those European uppercuts.
Find out what they're capable of. So he goes in there with the lockup for the Turk, now getting whipped off into the ropes there by the Claw, trying to go for the drop kick, but no look on that one. The Prince will probably going to knock it down. Dick goes in, flips through onto that one. It's in. Elbow smashed her under the back of the head. The Claw just tries to go for the spinning toe hold on that one. Goes in. AL kick to the back of the head, and now flips him onto the upside down toes. Hit with the tombstone pile driver, and now rolls through with a headlock take over there by the Dick. Goes in. Assisted power bomb by Pajaro and
Look
Dick.
at the eyes.
Oh, definitely look at those eyes there. They're piercing. Speaking of which, pierced him with his cheek on the side of the face there as the Claw getting picked back up. Slider!
We
In
have
the
our
corner,
first
but
of
no
the
look on
night.
that one. He goes in and out with the double tries to go for the double power bomb, but no look on that one. Dick kicks him right down to the floor. He goes in with the uppercuts, and now locking up with Dick again. He gets in with the uppercut, down goes the Claw. Now spinning Jaguar defense there by Pajaro. He locks up down, but Dick takes in with the regular Jaguar defense. He's in with the back elbow there onto the head. Goes in with the step suplex into the corner. Now double team maneuver there.
Oh!
Schwein mighty! And now picking him up. It's him with the forearm smash with the uppercut. Now working over into the club box. There it is, locked in.
Classic.
Will the referee get for the game? But no luck on that one. He hits him with a beautiful butterfly suplex into the corner. And now a European uppercut goes off into Dick territory. Small package or pulse package, however you want to call it. There's technical suplex, and he goes in for the lockup. And that's him with the front face lock. Drops the elbow onto the back of the head of it.
God, those are...
Uppercut.
Oh, look at
this!
this!
To the corner that Pajaro's fighting for his life. And now on the opposite side, chops the uppercuts. He's going to with the shins on this one. It looks like Dick is the winner on that one. That's the Claw. And Turk goes in for that one. And now the Claw putting him into a Boston Crab, or just a regular crab. Call it. Gets in with the judo throw takeover, and now Pajaro locked into the dangerous territory there, gets locked up into the ropes. Nobody there to pick him up, scoop of the slum, and now go with the go-behind face crusher there onto the Claw. Takes him in with the lower case AA, fireman's carry takeover, if you want to call it that one, and now off into the ropes he goes, gets him with the front face lock, dragging the Claw into the opposite corner, hits him with the back elbow, and now picking him right back up with the back of the tights, goes off into the corner, into the opposite side of the wall, goes Pajaro, but he runs up the wall and lands on his feet. It's in now. Oh, head scissors take over to the back, and now the Claw goes in with a knife edge chop, step up into Guri there onto Pajaro, and now Dick putting down the Turk with an uppercut elbow, if you want to call it that one. It's in with a hip throw, and now a scoop of the slam into the dead center. The dub is the Claw. Watch it. Dick tries to do the double stop after that forward victory roll. Hits him with a forearm smash, and now drops the elbow. Step up into Guri there by Pajaro onto the Claw, and now watch, keep your eye on Dick, but he stopped running and goes in with the Mahi Straw Cradle, but no luck on the count of the Claw. It's in. Spinning Jaguar defense. Off into the corner. There goes Dick. And now the Claw picking up the Turk from the back. And now doubles. Team maneuver there. SMFD. That stands for my friend. And now that's in. Reverse DDT by the Claw on the Pajaro. Knife edge chop. Turk just staring at him. Bitch, did you chop me in the back? Goes in with the scoop and slam. And down to the floor goes Pajaro. DDT onto Dick. It's in. Uppercut. And now putting the knee into the back.
Rich chinlock.
Dude, very good. That's on his feet. Reverse DDT. That's over the heads taken there by Pajaro on the Dick, and now the Claw dragging the Turk away from the turnbuckle. He goes for the shoulder, make those shoulder blades kiss, but he gets a drop kick to the back of the head, courtesy of Pajaro. Now, locking up, gets kicked in the gut along with Dick, courtesy of the Turk. Now the Turk dragging him away into the corner. That's in with the forearm smash, and now thrusting headbutts onto the Claw, trying to crack that shell. Beautiful butterfly suplex there by Dick, and now keep your eye on the Claw as he puts Pajaro into the opposite side of the corner. Brings him right back up, lowercase AA by the Turk, goes in with a drop kick to the back of the head. And now uplifting, no, he reverses it into a suplex of his own with a nice little section there, flipping through the pages there. And now goes over the cover, 1, 2, 2.9. Thankfully, the Claw still in this one. Come on, Claw. As you see the Turk there perch up on the top, but he decides she just went the last second, but now the Claw tries to go for it, but no water in the ocean. Hey, says the luchador. It's him with the jackknife pin. Two count only. Count 2. It's him with a thrust to the palming strike into the kidneys, and now the Claw cross-firing. He'll get caught up in it, but he wiggles the patitas into the opposing side. The yin and the yang of that tombstone power driver goes into the face scrub. And now locking up there, the Claw picks him up, suplexed into the rope. Pajaro on the wobblies gets collided in. The Claw now kicking both him and Dick in the guts. Dick guts. And now off in the corner. Forward roll.
Oh my god. Ah!
Still back, grabbing to Pajaro, and now keep your eye on deck. Hooking Lariat, holding the Turk. Off into the ropes, no reverse. This time Pajaro now colliding him with the Turk. Technical suplex there by the claw. Now gets picked up by Pajaro. The Turk stops himself because nobody's there to collide with him. Drives that elbow into the back of the head of Dick. Now goes into Pajaro into the opposite side of the corner. Gets into the back suplex.
Oh, what is he going for?
And now Dick putting him into the penthouse sweep with an
Whoa!
elbow.
What? How did that happen?
Levitating sex press. Now goes him with a face buster. Singling busting crab says, how the fuck you spaced on that air, man?
can't do it!
No, into the net center of the tub. And now locking in the Turk, throws off Turk, Dick into the corner, hits into the claw. A snap suplex there onto Pajaro. That's in. Waffle! Tiger suplex 2! No! And a break on that one. His toes were right up in those ropes. Victory roll! Into the monster pull brainbuster sweet chocolate by the Turk. Will he give on this one? No luck on that submission maneuver. Hooks him with that clothesline, flooring Pajaro, and now Dick on the apron. Boingy! Hits him with that it's a gun stunt or the guillotine, however you want to call it. Picks him right back up though by the mask. Hits him with that forearm smash.
What does he got here?
Dragon Dragon 101! No! 2.9! Thought for sure that would have been a 3 with the presentation that presented. Cocker Dropper! And now Dick kicking himself out of the corner. And now Pajaro up again for the stringy thingy, going in for that Dragon Runner once again! 2! Oh, 2 count only! Claw had the pin first! And now
the Richard Brickowski Boston Crab!
That is ridiculous! And sweet irony! Hits it, rolls through, goes in with the forward smash. Nice grapevine into that ankle lock. Double kicks in the midsection there by Dick. And now rolls through with that Santa Fe Sunrise. Hits it, swings it around, into a victory roll. 1, 2.
Oh no!
Fuck you, bro, fuck you. And now goes off into the corner. Goes into
Destiny Breath.
Put them in relation. That's a throwback for anybody. And now picks him right.
Oh no!
Spreading style. Hits off. And lifting him up into the 3
for good luck.
Casual acquaintances into that Fisherman's Buster 2. And now Pajaro chops up out of it. Off into the ropes. Slides through baseball style. Safe. It's in. Head scissors whip. Put the Turk on his back. Dead center of the dub. Dragon screw whip on the Dick. Dragon screw Dick whip. And now picks him up. Rolls through into the Rana. 1, 2.
Donkey.
A big mock to the back of the head. And now lifting the knee up in the arm, trying to make it bend the opposite way. Suplex into those ropes. Dick now catching in, lifting the knee up onto the arm of Pajaro. But he gets blown right into him.
Moonsault
using a
press.
disadvantage with that moonsault, but no luck. It's a rope break on that one. And now heading up to the top, perched on the...
He got that.
Pajaro, but I think he was aiming for the Turk on that one.
I think he was.
Now, uppercut,
here we go.
Uppercut. This is what I want to see here, folks. 2 crisp, clean, hard-hitting uppercuts. Who's going to win this exchange, the Turk or Dick? Now the Turk winding up the discus and gravy. Is it back? Pin of Pajaro gets hit with the dog. Grabs both the ears. Santa Fe Sunrise. Sunset. Briggy thingy coming in. No, he changes his mind. He saw Dick with his dirty tactics. Dirty Dick tactics. Sam D. Dick. And now goes in with a forearm smack on the Turk. Turk now lifts him up. Brainbuster! Sweet chocolate! Brainbuster! Give her the drag.
Oh, shit.
No. That hell but no, he aimed in the opposite direction on that one as Pajaro now bringing him into the opposite corner. Drives that elbow into the back, setting him up for something as he's working over the knees and tries to go for the dropkick on Dick, but no look on that one. Dick sidestepped it and now tries to go for that victory move, but no look on that one because he can drop him in the back of the head. And now punching him right into the chin, picking up Pajaro to put him right in front of him, but gets sent at that head scissors whip. And now swinging neck breaker, always very, very painful to see, especially when executed in the proper style. And in with the uppercut, but he grabs a hold of the leg of the Turk and goes in with the Dragon Screw whip, and now gets the lead and drops to the back of the head. And goes in for the frickin' center pin. 1, 2, 2.9. That would have been an embarrassing elimination for young Dick. And now picking him up. Brainbuster onto him. Sweet chocolate. And now lifting him up. So that's one acquaintance. That's the second acquaintance. It's into the third acquaintance who just so happens to be a fisherman. 2, 3.
And Pajaro is gone.
The 2 technicians are left in this eliminator as the luchadors, the masked men, have been eliminated now. The penthouse suite with a deadly
what is this?
Silver back suplex there by Dick. Uppercut to wake him up. Goes in with the arm drag take over there to buy him some time as he's dragging him away from those ropes for whatever he's going to go for. He's going to go for the headbutt. And he flies through the ring.
Every single bit of it. He's got to go for the pin.
Gorgeous. And now winds up the arm, backs up that knee onto the elbow, trying to spring it up forwards. And there's that neck breaker heading up to the top. Now, what's he going to go for? Waiting for him on the top, perched in.
Uppercut!
Elbow spinning uppercut, if you will. And now the Turk has a switch ball to go behind with the back suplex under the dead center of the dub, almost on top of the joystick. Rolls through victory ball, double stop into the gut.
Oh no!
And now turns him into that elevated
Richard
rear
Brickowski,
hold double
Boston
underhook.
Crab!
Attack that Dickkowski Boston Crab. It's him in. No, reverses the momentum into the suplex, reversing it. Brickowski now, Richard, if you will, gets caught with a brainbuster, simple lift and a sheer drop on that one. Turk winding up into the corner, hooking lariat.
Classic Turk.
I want to give him a complete rest hold on that one.
He's trying to take away that lariat.
Exactly, he's trying to weaken those arms. Goes in for the snap suplex to buy some time. He's still got one good arm on that one. And Buddy's on the wobblies. Brickowski trying to whip into the favoritism of that one. That suplex there. Turk soaring through the air, hitting that fucking flying headbutt. One, two, three. There's your winner, the Turk.
Cranium to cranium, Dino with that top rope super headbutt. Getting it done. What a match. What a final stretch for these two.
That was a damn good eliminator, even though my favorite got fucking eliminated the first round. But it's okay.
I was hoping to see him run it back, I'm not going to lie.
But when do my dreams ever come true, Drew?
Unknown will get that title one time or another, Dino. He's going to get it.
That's true. Okay, great.
He's going to get it, Dino.
I'm leaving now. I love you all very much. I got.
Thank you very much. I will never do a claw intro ever again.
Turk with an impressive victory. That could have gone either way at the end there. Either way at the end there. All right. We have contenders action set for the halfway point, and this match is going to be something special. I feel it in my bones. Fez and Bolt fucking Jamison. Oh, yes. This is Bolt's biggest test to date ever since coming back from the filming of Speedy and Angry 14. This is going to be exhilarating. Much like a summer box office extravaganza bonanza. Legend, do you believe that Bolt Jamison is sprinting in here, going through the suplexes, dealing with the suplexes, and then dishing out the deadbolt suplex, which is quickly becoming very speedily becoming the most dangerous suplex in wrestling today?
Listen, big dog.
Speedily.
Perfectly plain and simple. Legend sees a deadbolt. Legend like.
Legend like. Do Nexus Omega like.
Nexus Omega like.
Hey, like. Chat, do you like? Do like?
Do chat like?
Do chat like?
Do like?
This is heavyweight division contenders action. Fez sitting at 4, Bolt Jamison sitting at 5, standing to move up in contendership one step closer.
Looking to bury himself a little bit into those rankings. Get out of that.
Yeah,
hot
get out of
seat.
that 5th spot, exactly.
Especially since it's going to be a triple threat now.
Triple threat. Well, Nexus, you prove a good point. All right, let's head to the ring right now as Fez takes on Bolt Jamison in heavyweight contenders action.
Bolt Jamison doesn't have a good history in triple threat matches.
No, he doesn't, Nexus. Can he get past Fez? This is huge for Bolt Jamison.
This is huge for Bolt Jamison, and Fez is definitely, like you said, his biggest test since coming back from his Speedy and Angry filming.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I honestly, I have this theory that I think Chee might have broken Fez a little bit. All that confidence he had after that 8-man eliminator after all the Horizon 2.
14 Cheenies to the fucking chrome.
Yeah, I think it did something to Fez. And I mean, we've all been there.
Speaking of,
you gotta show up. Gotta show up now, because he's coming! He's coming, Fez!
shiny and chrome is Bolt Jamison.
Here he is, donning the blue and sprinting to the ring. Oh, that was dog shit. Here we go.
I don't think anyone's going to waste any time. I think you're going to see the suplexes out of Fez's arsenal immediately, and you're going to see Bolt Jamison trying to match that, but with that added speed that he brings to the ring, those lariats. If he gets sprinting, Fez might be in trouble.
Yeah, the one thing that Fez has over Bolt, though, is his endurance. The speed that comes from Bolt Jamison. Eventually, he will run out of gas. And although we haven't seen him run out of gas since his return, someone like Fez will force that.
Running on super unleaded, you know, the really expensive stuff at the end of the pump. That's what he's rolling with now. I will say this. Fez has some very oiled up quads, and I'm wondering if that'll affect the deadbolt suplex. Look at them things shining. Look at them.
I miss being able to see Bolt's quads.
Well, I mean...
But you know what? I am happy he's wearing knee pads now.
Yeah, thank fuck.
Yeah, he's learned.
Also
Shit
for his
hurt.
own health, and because I can just look at his picture book where he's not wearing pants.
Jesus Christ.
God, he has that for kids?
Kids?
It's
No,
a picture
book.
Yeah, like a pop-up?
Oh shit, here we go.
It's definitely not for kids.
Fez and Bolt! Fez and Bolt! Taking off the ropes. Oh, dropping that elbow across the throat.
That one guy from the country was having a really good time.
Ah, yes. Fucking senior? Yeah.
Yeah, country Timmy.
Overhead suplex launching Bolt Jamison. Almost out of the frame. Going for the suplex. No. Bolt countering the counter. Look at that, ducking under the lariat. Body slam. Nothing fancy. Everything simple. Just trying to wear out the dynamo that is Bolt Jamison. Caught the leg. Caught the leg again. Bolt has to stop going for that toe kick there. That's what he needs to go for, but misses. Fez has it scouted.
We saw that.
Oh, he's taking off the ropes. Spear. I don't know what he was going to try to do, knock him off the apron there, but that did not play well into Fez's hands.
It did not, and I was going to say right before that, we saw Fez duck many a lariat from Executioner, so he can read it. He can read it. A big angry man running at him. I think he's going to duck.
Dropping him on his head another time. That Sambo release, almost a T-bone suplex there. It's just he holds on just long enough to drop him on top of his neck. He is the master of the suplex. But there is one suplex that changes this match immediately, and it isn't one of Fez's.
No, and it's one that we haven't seen anyone kick out of for a long time.
What is this? What is this? No! He had something planned! German suplex! Off of the apron, he stood on the middle rope and suplexed him back in! Yeah. Oh, Bolt thought he got one over, took off for a lariat, and he got caught in an overhead belly to belly. This match, Fox. Oh! Go for the cover. 1, 2. No. Head and arm Fez Plex not getting the job done. And then that capture release. Now step over. Cross lock there by Bolt Jamison.
10 minutes gone.
Elbow to the back of the neck. Picking Fez up. Maybe deadbolt. No. German suplex drops him on top of his head.
Oh, is he setting up? Is he setting up?
Maybe, no.
Oh.
Bolt feeling it, sensing it.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
There's only one way. Oh, what is this?
Whoa!
Power bomb through!
Holy shit!
Quick thinking! Now take it off running. Is he coming with the leg? 1, 2. Whoa. Capture!
Stop kicking him, Bolt.
Oh! 1. He's got it cradled. 2.9.
I don't
This
think
has been a
he can kick. I don't think he's gonna be able to take too many of those. Was that the last one?
No!
Oh.
Bolt's still in it.
Oh,
What a
Of course.
contest! Ah, from fucking nowhere! Oh no! Oh, I think he caught a break. I think he caught a break.
I heard something break.
Oh!
World's strongest Bolt.
World's strongest Bolt indeed. On the floor. Oh!
Jeez.
Oh! Short arm lariat there. Oh, and he went for a weapon and he stopped him immediately. This match has been absolutely to die for. Is he gonna go for it? No.
Oh, Lariat!
Nato!
That could be it.
1, 2.
No!
Still in it.
Oh shit! The
Look at
bridge!
bridge.
The bridge!
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Jeez. I think another one's coming.
Oh. Bolt Jamison's to his feet. No.
Oh.
Another. How many of those is he gonna take?
Oh
Fizz
shit!
mission!
That's perfect. Fizz machine.
Based and Fez pilled? No. Stopped him.
Oh, now's the time belt.
Oh, he
my
landed on the
God.
apron.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, that hurt so much more.
Yes, the Bulldoggers. Oh
Oh,
no!
watch out, guys! Holy shit!
9,
This is right by us, here in front of the tables. This is bad for Bolt Jamison. Threw him down like a sack of shit. Here we go. Let it go.
Oh!
Pulled him back.
He didn't go-
What is it? Oh!
What the fuck was that?
Not enough. What a contest we are getting in the heavyweight division contenders.
He fucking ate that lariat to the back of the neck. Shades of Executioner's lariat to the back of King Cheese on Sunday night.
Maybe taking a page out of Executioner's book. They have a storied history. Do Bolt Jamison and Executioner.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Back in the early days.
Lariat of his own regard.
Yeah, two!
Everything is electric. He is working over the back of that neck, but you saw Bolt Jamison take a second gut wrench power bomb, leaning the weight on it, but just out of position.
This match fucking rules.
Oh no!
Oh!
Fez Plex lands and he's dragging him to the center. No! Oh, into the buckle, hitting the middle and bottom turnbuckle, and now going to work on the neck and the cranium of Fez. Brainbuster! Oh, he hooked it going down. 1, 2.
Oh! You gotta do it, Bolt. You know
That
what'll
was a
finish him.
version of a Flosion right there, wasn't it? He didn't go down with the... He cradled him on the way down in that brainbuster.
EPW, motherfucker!
Okay.
Deadbolt! Deadbolt! You saw... Oh, okay, Larry on top!
Lariata!
He's right up! Bolt, Bolt.
Come
You
on.
know what you have to do!
I think he forgot where it happens.
Lariata!
Bolt!
Oh,
Oh,
it's
slide!
like the lightning.
This match has been... This is a match of the year candidate right here. These guys are throwing everything at each other. There's just one thing left. Suplex coming up. Beautifully executed.
Is that it? A suplex? Shit.
Oh,
Oh,
Caught him.
he caught him!
He didn't even see him coming.
I think he was expecting a
I
suplex.
think so. He's like, oh, I'm ready for that. Whatever. I'll land on my head all day.
What does he have planned
It's
here?
pretty, but there's not a lot of it.
Lariato! 1,
One,
2. Fez is still in this match, and he is getting stronger by the looks of it. Jesus fuck.
I think he's throwing him further now.
He's beating his own PBs.
Taking off running. Put him up and over. He takes off
no.
again.
Oh.
Cuts him in half.
Christ.
Like a piece of shit, big dog.
What is this? Oh, landing off the top.
Fucking lariat.
But Fez is to his
He
feet.
landed a little heart there.
Got very excited.
Oh, God.
I don't know what he had planned.
Into
but
the
Fez is
corner.
Not interested.
Oh, no. Into the retaining wall. Fez is trying to hurt. He's got to do what he's got to do at this moment because Bolt Jamison has given him everything. He is waiting for him.
Oh, watch out!
Slide the lightning. Got it.
Oh, on the side.
Oh! Bit him. No, Fez is to his feet.
Bold. Yeah, you feeling it?
Another one. Northern Lights.
Oh, the bridge!
Suplex.
The bridge!
Oh my God. How many of these can he take? I think Fez is bleeding now.
Oh,
He is. Oh.
I think Bolt's insides might be bleeding.
This is one of the most competitive matches in the heavyweight division you will ever see. So they're going to have to be separated. If he doesn't separate a spinal column.
No!
Fez tried to put a stop to it. Bolt powering through. This man is sheer power. Another
Yet.
sliding lariat not getting the job done. Yes. You're seeing the respect out of this fan base. 2.
Oh my God.
God. Either way this goes, neither man should be. Oh, here it is! Here it is! His mission!
Hang on, Bolt.
No.
Bolt.
Getting a chance to
Bolt.
breathe. Not for
Son
long,
of a bitch.
Snapmare.
Not like
I
this.
think he's
Not
just
like
going
this.
for pin.
Ugh.
He's just trying to wear him out because I think Fez is at his end. He really is. He's just trying to pin him, and he's almost succeeding in it.
Well, when you beat the shit out of each other for half an hour.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
That's not a suplex. This is a suplex.
That's exactly what that was. Got it! The center of the ring! 1, 2, 3! Bolt Jamison moves on in contendership, and what a match that was! Holy shit!
Hollywood Bolt. Getting shit
Does
done.
it again.
Yeah, you could say 100% on that. Absolutely worthy of everything from Delta's review. Guys, I want to see that
The
again.
votes are in. Hollywood Bolt is over.
Hollywood Bolt is over
And
as
Hollywood
hell.
Bolt is number 4. And that's up top 5 in the heavyweight division. I was talking to you about this earlier today, Big Dog. It's starting to look real familiar, isn't it?
The fact that he's right there back into the mix of things, man.
Bolt's there. Woo's there. Joe's there. And who's at the top? Cush.
If you can see what I can see on the match that's coming up next.
Yeah, we're not taking a second off in this one. Holy hell.
Hard PBs in
Zo Mon, an unknown set for action in the junior heavyweight contenders rankings. Unknown, coming off of I can't say lackluster performance. He was one of the last two in that fatal four-way for the W3 Junior Heavyweight Championship. In fact, he was the one that sent the former champion packing. Unknown still has a lot to prove, and Unknown has to be in that first ranking
behind the champion himself, Uraki. Hanzo has a lot to prove here. Hanzo sits at 4. If he gets a win over the number 1 contender, that does a lot for the sake of him moving up in contendership.
There's a lot after all the highway and after tonight. There's a lot of shakeup going on in those junior heavyweight top 5s, big
quite
dog.
a bit.
And this could actually settle some stuff along with other things going on tonight, namely that fight with Aztec Dragoon and Dim Sum later. But, oh my god, speaking of guys newly with their shirts off.
God damn it, you horn dog.
There is a lot that's hanging on this one. And you know what? I did see Unknown backstage, and he looks fine. He doesn't look like a man that was just seconds away from winning the junior heavyweight championship, and it just fell out of his grasp. He looks fine. Is he going to take this match seriously? I think he will.
I think he has to.
Hanzo might be. He has to. Yeah, he has to. And Hanzo, this is a match that I didn't want to pick a winner in, and Dino is not here. So if he doesn't mind, I'm going to grab
Why do you have a coin?
Put
Well, he
that
just
down.
leaves it. Hold on.
does
Let me
just-
let me just flip it.
And yeah, we all know. It
Yep,
stands
double bird.
on its end.
Oh,
and
I
flips you
know
up.
why you wanted to flip it, because it gives you 2 fingers, just like Dim Sum.
Yes, which I always appreciate. Thank you, Dim.
Let's head to the ring now.
I was so close, big dog. I could have stopped Legend. I was so close.
Can't stop, won't stop. And it's better when you have tried, let me tell you.
Won't be the only wager we're going to be doing in the future, Legend.
Big match for Hanzo here against the number 1 contender. He also has to be excited for his tag team partner from the Shinobros, Black Ninja, getting a shot at Black Widow's television championship.
As soon as this one's done, they're lining up in the back. They're on call right now.
So close. He was so,
He really was.
so close.
And one just head kick
One
took
mistake.
him out. It was a mistake. It was an elbow drop off the top rope. No one was there. And Uraki took his head off. In the process, became the new W3 Junior Heavyweight Champion. Now, Hanzo's going to want to use his speed here, but I will say this. Unknown, he was quite the journeyman on the independent circuit. He has dealt with guys this quick. In fact, this is not the first time these two have met up in W3 ring, let alone in professional wrestling outside of W3. This is a multiple-time meeting, so there is somebody that is going to understand how to counter Zo Mon's aerial adaptiveness. It's going to be Unknown.
When you talk about adaptability and speed, a man that we're going to see in action later tonight in the semi-main event against Dim Sum, there's another man the Unknown has a lot of history with, and that's Aztec Dragoon. So
Absolutely.
I think he's ready for Hanzo. That said, like you said, the adaptability of Hanzo, especially since the Tournament of Steel, whatever it is that awakened inside of him,
his confidence is
it's
through
pretty
the
sweet.
fucking roof.
it's pretty sweet.
Drop toe hold Jaguar defense by Unknown here. Now pulling him away from the ropes. Trying to keep him grounded. I don't know how long that'll last. He's going to have to try to intercept him.
Ooh.
Look at that. It's a dragon screw arm whip.
Trying to rip it off the socket.
German suplex. 1 count only. I think he just rolled over his shoulder there. Ooh, tilt-a-whirl DDT. I don't think Hanzo was expecting that one. Yeah, slowing it right back down.
Hanzo's had some back and forths recently with THC2 as they battle for that 4th and 5th spot. I'm not sure exactly where Hanzo sits right now, but it might be at the number 5 spot because THC did defend it twice. So this match is really important for Hanzo if he wants to stay out of that triple threat next weekend.
Caught him with that second kick and then laying that outside leg kick. What is this? Stomp to the midsection. All of his body weight coming down on top of it. Pulling him away from the ropes. Smart ring positioning. Very smart ring positioning.
Going for the count, not getting a 2 count. Still early on in this match, but Hanzo is taking some big maneuvers here in the early goings of this matchup. Pulling him away from the ropes there. The 24 by 24 gets a lot smaller in those corners.
They can't seem to escape it. There we go.
Spinning soul butt planted firmly in the midsection. Not showing much damage from that one. That'll stop you really cold there. Look at that beautiful ducking underneath the Rana attempt, but again digging into the midsection with that soul butt.
Well, again, and not to make any excuses. Oh, he went for that Shote. Not to make any excuses.
He got it.
That time, Unknown was in a fatal 4-way just a couple days ago. So
knockout
that woke him
kick!
up. Oh!
That leg-fed DDT, but he's right to his feet.
Oh, well, he might be getting that second gear we've seen him get to.
Yeah, once he gets there, he's hard to put down. Thrust kick there, side savate style. Shote levels him, lifts him out of his boots. Pele kick gets him out of that sticky situation. Hey, Erlet. Donkey kick. Is that a butterfly suplex double underhook stylings? Jaguar defense there. What is this? Again, that DDT there.
Unknown up first once again.
Thrust kick. What's he got planned here?
Hanzo!
Oh! Disconnected in the middle of the air. What is this? God, leveled him! Oh! Standing moonsault. What a combination of flurry of offense from Hanzo.
I was trying to figure out what Hanzo was doing circling Unknown. I think he was just freaking doing math.
Hanzo Mon sees the numbers.
Repeated strikes there, and he just grabbed a hold of him. Elevated DDT drops Hanzo on his head, and he is out on Dream Street. Maybe not. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors there from Unknown, taken to the sky himself. No stranger to it. Oh my God! Landed on his feet, slide through. The speed of Hanzo is blinding, and now going to the top. Imploding 450 lands, and he was out there.
That, I don't know how that even works.
Yeah, speaking of seeing the math, I cannot see it on that one.
Shote drops him, and another open palm.
Oh,
W3 special. 2. No.
Oh.
German. Oh my God! Letting the momentum roll. What an athlete Unknown truly is. He got caught. Power bomb. Roll through. 1, 2. No. Tried to steal
So
one.
many-
Look at that.
So many main events pop into my head when I see that.
Shote lifts him out of his boots. Maybe another one. No.
Beautiful.
God, he is force feeding him these.
I think he's trying to take Hanzo's mask off. Go for it.
Just knock it into the second row.
6-second magic.
Oh my God.
The armbar's locked in.
No.
No.
Those Shotes.
Rip that fucking arm off.
Lands on his feet again and then pops him. Oh, he is a lot closer, and he got every single bit of that one. A second one.
Okay, now you're just showing off. And,
How are
He's
you
not
not
hitting
missing?
him. Oh, hook kick.
God.
Oh God.
Yeah, this is a mistake.
that's a lot of
This is a mistake.
disrespect.
This is a mistake right here.
Well, here's the crowd chant serves up when Unknown comes out.
What? Oh! Ooh, question mark kick answers after that Shote. What a match we are getting here. But I think Hanzo's made a mistake.
Oh.
He has got him! Deep sea diver!
That's got to be it.
1,
2.
2. No!
Holy shit.
Pele.
That was the same move we've seen take out that cyborg that we have as a junior heavyweight champion, Uraki.
Snap suplex.
Scramble the circuits.
As you see it, not going up for that elbow drop. Speaking of, that elbow's in trouble of being dislocated. Oh, pulled him into it again. Deep sea diver. 1, 2.
No!
He is still in this one. This means a lot to Hanzo. This would be the biggest singles win of his career yet.
He's got that shirtless energy
A
boost.
second one. No, this time from the front. Hit it from the front and the back.
What a gentleman.
Oh, shit. We've seen this before. 540 kick. But
He's
Unknown absorbs it. He's fucking going crazy. Top rope.
Well, he came really close on Sunday, big dog, and maybe he's kind of mad about that.
Missed the kick.
Oh.
Oh,
God!
Stepped up on his thigh.
If Unknown's in his head at all about what happened on Sunday, getting to that final 2 and being defeated by Uraki.
Oh, shit.
Back and forth.
No.
Who's gonna get the advantage?
Who's he going for? No.
Oh,
Lands on the
God!
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Landed on his feet. Shouting! He's gonna go for the pin. He's gonna go for a second one.
Is it over? It's over.
Unknown predicament. 1, 2.
Oh! Someone
Powerbomb. No! He has it scouted. 2, 3. Hanzo!
How fucking hungry was Hanzo Mon for a victory tonight? Holy shit.
Biggest win of Hanzo's single career here. 100% from Delzer, and I see why. What a match, what a win, and what competitive spirit from both of these individuals. Unknown again on the unfortunate end of the spectrum of this match. What else is there to say? Hanzo Mon came prepared, Hanzo Mon came scouted, and Hanzo Mon came ready.
Yeah, and his new look, his new makeover aside, big dog, you know that I've been waiting for Hanzo Mon to really step up and break out in the junior heavyweight division for the better part of a year. Hanzo was one half of our inaugural tag team champions with Shaolin, and they were really dominant in the tag team division, and then after that he just sort of floated a little bit throughout the junior heavyweight division, not really kind of picking up steam or traction in any one direction. But as of late, really since the Tournament of Steel, Hanzo has had this just breakout adrenaline, this breakout energy, and he's riding it, he's rolling with it, and as he should. He's ranked number 4 in the junior heavyweight top 5 right now, but
I think
there's
that's
a good
going to change.
chance he's going to be moving up, especially what happened this past Sunday. The top 3, Unknown and Dragoon and Uraki, challenging Black Jaguar. Well, one of those converted, but the other 2, well, they had already had their chances, and I love seeing Hanzo Mon in the top 5. I love seeing new blood in the top 5, and personally, I would really like to see Hanzo get a chance to challenge for that junior heavyweight championship. And on the way there, can we please, Black Jaguar versus Hanzo Mon. Come on. But speaking of energy, I feel like Unknown did not have the kind of energy. He was trying, he wasn't converting. Maybe he didn't get his coffee this morning. And actually, on that note, Kyle's got a camera in the back right now.
Kyle's got a camera in the back. Let's head to the back.
To the back.
I think
Loud and clear.
ONISPA wants to play.
You think?
Well, you reap what you sow, right? Isn't that the old
That
saying?
is how the saying goes, big dog. What goes around comes around. There's a lot of different ways to say it, but Komodo's got a date with ONISPA coming, whether she likes it or not.
You saw our weekend was fucking incredible, or the highway too.
Literally, it was such a good show that just to balance the scales, Twitch had to shut down, so it's broken into two different files.
Yeah,
in the middle of the, as you see there,
it's
the Dim Bois Tag Team Championship match. No, Dim Bois could not be stopped, not even by a Turknical Deyviculty.
Yeah, Dim Bois.
Yeah, that's right, Nexus. How do you feel about Dim Bois being the longest reigning tag team champions in W3?
Boy, swell.
That's what I thought. I really like your new attitude. Have I told you that?
You're doing great, Nexus.
Thanks, guys. I'm doing just fine.
Hey, guys, we have our only title match of the night, the Television Championship on the line. Black Ninja just saw his tag team partner defeat the #1 contender in the junior heavyweight rankings. He now has the chance at defeating the first ever W3 television champion. A lot easier said than done. I will specify 30-minute time limit rulings in television championship matches. Black Widow has the championship's advantage, and let's be real, Black Widow is on an absolute tear. I don't see her losing the championship tonight, but Black Ninja could ride some of that momentum that he just saw Hanzo kind of make his own career, make a statement again, and he's been making a habit of doing so. Black Ninja could ride some of that momentum and possibly become a first-time champion.
I don't know if he can do it. He's been incredibly impressive. He is one of our most impressive competitors, and like you say, he kind of feeds off that Shinobro energy. When one's doing good, the other does good. But Widow is on a tear right now. Widow is focused. Widow is primed.
Yes.
Widow is a hell of an inaugural television champion. Whoever wins this one, big dog, it's for the orphans.
This is the rematch. Oh man, I don't have the song queued up. I have no idea.
Failed.
I have no idea what it is.
I don't know either.
Can Black Ninja beat Black Widow? Yes, he has done it before, but that was the old Widow. This is a brand new Widow that, frankly, I'm speechless at. I was worried. I was worried. The fact that she had to defend the title every week, sometimes twice in a week, it's been phenomenal to watch her carry that title and bring credibility to it. And it's exciting to see who she's been facing the past couple weeks. And someone like Black Ninja, who has had her number in the past in singles matches, whether orphans are watching or not. Even in Eliminators, Black Ninja knocked out Black Widow this year. But again, something has happened with Black Widow over the past couple months, and I don't know if Black Ninja can stop this Widow. So I'm obviously going with Black Widow here.
Going with Black Widow. She's had a hell of a rogues gallery for this television championship lining up. Black Ninja, let's see if he adds his name to the unsuccessful suitors for the W3 television championship. Let's head to the ring. That was pretty good, Drew. Good job. You're doing great. Really shaping up.
Who asked you?
Me.
I'm sorry, what?
Were you looking at that picture of dim sum I put on screen again?
Nope. No one does except you and Slip. I can say whatever I want to about them.
Dick, you watch out with Ninja in the ring. You watch out. Watch that shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Ninja's gonna do what he's gotta do to win matches.
Including undress the referee.
Yeah.
You know what? I respect that.
You would.
Yeah. I've claimed a number of garments in my life now. Yeah!
Television champion making her presence known. She shines that thing up. She really is taking care of the championship in every regard, making it a point to elevate the television championship to what it is slowly, you know what, I won't even say slowly, quickly becoming. Now back and forth already, trying to land these strikes. Beautiful arm drag takedown by the challenger, Black Ninja. Drop toe hold right there. Jaguar defense in some circles. By that I mean the W3 circle.
Anyone with common sense?
Drop toe hold. Oh, German hooked him up, but he rolled through using that momentum. Probably didn't feel too good though. Arm drag of her own. Caught the kick. Fuck you going. And then locks in that figure 4 neck lock. Powerful thighs, Black Widow. Did you know?
True. True.
To hold the bridges, man.
Professionalism.
I mean, I'll try anything once.
Legend.
What?
Or twice. Or 3 times.
You're right. Shots to the midsection there,
Right,
and
then
now
it's just going back
bow
to
and
the buffet.
arrow lock. She's going for 4th. Shot, overhead shot to the top of the cranium.
Sometimes it's a fight for the 5th.
Hey, branding for something weird.
P good stuff. Dragging her away from the ropes, locking in that single leg grapevine there. Jaguar defense. Haha, got you, bitch. Now back and forth.
So there.
Driving him back into the corner. Widow. Where are they? He's got no room to work with. He just ran out of room.
I think the turnbuckles were keeping him up for a while there. He was kind of bouncing off of them.
And now she returns the favor with that cross-legged bow and arrow lock. He's going to work on the leg there. Give up. Give up.
That strong, meaty leg of Black Widow, right, Drew?
5 minutes gone.
She's got strong quads. Those suplexes that she holds bridges on. You got to.
You ain't throwing bitches without strong quads.
No, true.
Make them drop their britches.
Gotta save these bridges. Snap suplex, and again going back to the right. He's switched up the leg on that several times. He's aiming at both right and left knees. Look at that, going right back to it. He's got something in mind. He's got something in mind.
Slow her down.
Whoa, he avoided
Boom,
it.
dick!
Kick! Butterfly
my
kick,
God.
and now the closed fist raining down on the champion.
I have
What?
never
Shame
seen.
on you.
No, he got out of their
Stopping. One.
Oh.
One count only.
Fuck your heart for your beautiful shot.
Oh, he got captured one.
Like an accordion.
Like a symphonic accordion. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Shit. Yes, JW, you are correct. Black Ninja did critical widow in an eliminator with that Senton Atomico.
I said that.
I know. He's just talking about it in chat. I'm reiterating.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Professional.
Everybody.
Smart.
Here.
Handsome.
Living legend is
Handsome.
for the people.
Tall.
Going to the leg again. He really is focusing in on her
Not as
knees.
tall as my ego.
Yeah, that's true. Nothing.
Roll through. Whoa! Wow, look at that. Drop it into the W3 special. And he takes great offense to this. Going on offense, very offended.
Yeah, he can't believe that she's done this.
Oh, cross arm straight jacket style German suplex.
That's
Just
kind of
all
a
of-
shot.
Oh,
Black Widow in a straight jacket or suplex.
She ate the buckle there. Oh, and she
Like,
ate
okay,
that
she
kick
went
to
a
the back
little
of the
loopy
head.
for a bit there, but that's a bit much.
Well, she's gonna
Not
be.
to
She's
mention-
being knocked loopy right now.
Well, not to mention she pinned Rook last week when she defended the title with that same move.
Oh, speaking of Scoop Brainbuster,
yes,
she's going
yes.
all the way.
Oh,
No,
oh.
all better of it. She should have gone for the pin there. Oh my
Oh
God,
my
she really
God.
wants this distance.
Wow.
Got it. Two. No. Oh, and he's going to the top of his. A new champion. We have a new
Holy
champion.
shit.
The Chanel Bros are riding high as hell. Whoa.
Congratulations, Black Ninja. Holy fuck. It worked the first time. It worked another time.
History repeating itself here. Best number for Deltzer's review, 76. Sixers. Hey, look at that. We have a new television champion. And back to the grind once again for Widow. And back to, well, welcome to the grind for Black Ninja, the new W3 television champion.
And that is a timely title win, honestly, Big Dog, because there is no show this weekend. Therefore, he can't. Not that he would be defending it on Saturday, but he could have been in a different match.
He actually is going to get a rest.
He's
here.
going to come into this reign well rested for next Wednesday.
Now that can go one of two ways. It can go positive, or he can get rusty. Legend.
Ninja.
Please. But with that powering forward, we are going to be going to our heavyweight division eliminator. We saw earlier that Dojo has, on his return, gotten a draw.
Welcome back.
Well, welcome back indeed. Luck of the draw here, coming in here immediately after that MCL sprain, I should say, grade 2 MCL sprain. See who he is going to be joined here. 3 other contestants. Let's see who gets the luck of the draw in the heavyweight eliminator of the week.
Yeah, Dojo's back!
Oh, that kid's so happy.
Fucking Timmy.
What? What is it?
You suck.
Why are you so mean to me?
Because I hate kids.
Making kids cry, bro.
I'll give you some butter. Leave me alone.
No.
You go take this note to Dim for me. I'll leave you alone.
That guy's lame.
Okay, that's
Damn.
you little punk.
Legend easy.
Let's see who this is going to be. Chee Dynasty guaranteed. Oh, hey, I think Chee was in last week's Eliminator. There we go. Cousin K, one of the largest members of the W3 roster.
Big Dog, you gotta learn Cousin K's song. He's the only one that comes out to this.
Literally
beautiful.
the only one that comes out to it.
Noted.
We don't get to hear it very often. That's the problem.
Oh shit!
Oh, the doctor is
The doctor is in, and he accepts house calls.
And he just beat the shit out of the other doctor last week.
Yeah, the superior doctor, Dr. Frank.
What's that called? The
Paradox?
no. Oh no, that was different. The head doctor. What's that? There's like a word for the doctor in charge.
Oh, you're talking about a sous doctor, like a
No,
sous
not
chef,
a
like
sous doctor.
That's what Popo is now.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Shaman was in last week, so this has to. It
Hey, I think
is.
Popo did.
Did Popo win?
I think so.
I thought he beat Popo.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I think Frank won.
It was scary. I know that.
It was scary, and this man is scary.
Yeah, horrifying. I'm glad Frank is in there to assess any help.
All I know is he's the world's strongest Frank, and that's all I care about.
Yeah, he's the only one, so he's the strongest.
Here we go. Robin Charleston getting the call here. There's a lot of man in this match. Holy shit. There's 2 men that use that Brainbuster DDT as a finish. I would be interested to see if that's what it comes down to. Seeing right now. Check the kick there. Did Blackheart into the corner. Slap to the back of the head, and he crowned him. It's over. Suplex by Dojo. Dojo returning to this one. This is a hell of a match to be thrown into for your first match in, what, 4 weeks? Break to the eyes. Going to the arm. Looking for that double underhook. No. Countered into a DDT. Elbow to the back of Dr. Frank's neck. That low impact sweep to the kidneys. That bottom rib of Blackheart. That's got to fucking hurt. Ooh, almost world's strongest cousin. But no.
Nope.
Countered
Nope.
it into the...
There's others that are
into
stronger.
the gutbuster. Piston-like elbows there. Dino Winwood. Grabbing the front face lock. No, kick to the back of the leg of Blackheart there. 2 big men. Oh, spinal tap there. Now dragging him away from the corner. Boston Crab locked in. Low impact sweeping kick there. Series of chops, and it drops Blackheart, former tag team champion of the world. Missed the drop kick. Body slamming Dojo. Welcome back to W3 Dojo. Again, he puts that one right in the rib cage. Rope thrust there. By Cousin K. Now everyone's just throwing hands. Headbutt to the back of the head. Cousin K knows headbutts all too well. His cousin Ming Chee using the headbutt to great advantage here as of recent months.
I think they just practice on each other.
That's terrifying. What is this? Whoa, into a powerbomb. Interesting combination of moves leading to that powerbomb. Kicks the midsection. Oh, shit. Blackheart. Repeated forearm hammers. Single leg crab. Double leg crab by Dr. Frank. Oh, dropped on the back of the neck. Frank taking advantage. He says, you need to go hospital.
I'm a doctor.
Table saw!
Knees to the ribs, kicked him right in the face. And he paid for it. Dojo freaking out. Death Valley Dojo.
Dojo's not used to the corner. It usually takes him a little bit.
No. Suplex coming up. Oh, and he dumped Blackheart on the back of his head. Off into the corner. Boston Crab applied to Cousin K. Fighting out of the corner is Dr. Frank, and now the hands of stone raining down on Cousin K. Go for the cover. 1 count only. Frankenswinger, the human centrifuge is locked in. He's going for the cover. 2. No.
Oh.
Gutbuster by Cousin K. Snapmare him over, and he's making him pay for it. Repeated headbutt to the back of the head, locked in with that step over toe lock.
That's disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Blackheart does a lot of really gnarly things. All with his head.
Oh no. Powerbomb, no. Right to the outside there. Blackheart getting a chance to breathe here. Not really taking full advantage of it. Oh, spin kick to the back of the head. Frank down only for a 1 count. Went for that spinning heel kick again. Nothing. The chops lay him down. Frank to the top rope. You don't see this often. Crowned him. It's over. Elbow to the face. Mongolian chop there. Oh, they are squaring off 2 big boys, and he stopped it. Frank is frozen in fear.
Give him a second. Frank, give him a second. Give him a second. He's fine.
Fear.
Give him a second. Give him a second. He's fine. Give him a second.
Frank
Give him a
is having
second.
a hard time,
Guys,
boys.
if he doesn't move, no one sees him. If he
Frank
doesn't
is
move,
having a real hard time.
no, he's invisible. I've seen this in a movie. If you don't move, they can't see you.
Blackheart contemplating hurting him. Oh, what is this?
Nope. You can't see him. But Frank, you gotta hold your breath, man. He's not gonna know you're there. Just everything's fine.
He doesn't know what to do.
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
Oh, he doesn't know what to do.
Do we need to get Popo out here?
I don't know what we need.
Let's give it a second. As long as he doesn't move, they can't see him.
Oh, going to background. Oh, that DDT straight drop going for the cover. 1, 2. No. What is going to happen here?
I think we might need to. Maybe something needs to happen really quickly.
See, if he accidentally gets hit, maybe that'll help things. Maybe that'll help matters here. Somebody take off running and then miss.
He's really good at this. You got to give him A for effort.
Oh, come on. Maybe run. Maybe do something. Kick him.
Frank. Maybe Frank had a flashback to when he got criticaled in the balls by Barry Gay.
I think we're gonna. Oh, maybe okay. That would have been amazing if he ran right into it.
I think we might have to. And cut.
Nothing I can do there, son of a bitch.
Okay, we'll restart. No one got eliminated, so everyone's still ready to go. Frank, none of that shit, alright?
So sorry, guys. That's actually never happened.
No, we rarely see those get broken up at all. And here we go for the first time!
I apologize for that one. We are here with incredible action as always. Repeated shots to the back there. Off into the ropes. No, caught him there. Back suplex. Back
Good to see Frank moving.
Frank is spry.
He sure is.
No lasting effects of rigor mortis from this past week with Popo. Dangerous match.
Very dangerous.
Shot right there. Now headbutts to the back of the cranium of Frank, trying to shake. Going right to the eyes and now pairing off with one another. The chops raining in from Cousin K. Going for the cover. No, not even a 1 count from Cousin K. Chops to the back of the neck, and Dojo doesn't give a shit. He's like, it's my knee that hurts, you little bitch.
Everything else is indestructible. Try me.
Rope thrust there. Some large gentlemen in this ring, and they are frolicking.
I would really like to see Cousin K frolic to a victory, because he does not have the best history in Eliminator.
Oh, Dojo Valley Dojo.
Yeah, that's true.
Here we go. No one fucked this up.
Frank,
back
keep
and
going,
forth.
man.
Hey! Stomp to the back of the head.
Oh, God.
He's fine. He's moving.
Whoa, you see that switch?
Whoa!
Off into the corner. Oh, big hook missing. Again missing. Off into the ropes. Avoiding it. Countered that suplex. Crowned him.
It's over.
Oh, and now just punching him in his fucking ear. Oh, and now headbutting him in his fucking ear. Body slam there by Dojo. His return to the ring after suffering that horrific MCL sprain. Whoa! Whoa! Power bomb combination there. 2 count only. Seems to be very spry. Seems to be moving fine on that knee. Headlock there. Couple shots, giving him a noogie. Stomp to the midsection by Cousin K. Off into the corner. A hook, leg, brain buster there by Cousin K. But he's right to his feet. Collision there. Headbutt by Dr. Frank. Feeling out process again.
How often do you see a headbutt take out Blackheart?
It's a rare occurrence. Going for the chokeslam. He got him by the goozy pipe. Nothing there. Crowned him.
That's what you call irony.
Pulling him away from the ropes and now locking in that head and arm triangle choke there. That reverse triangle. There's no shot there. Collision there. Frank out of breath.
But he is breathing, right, big dog?
Yes.
Because he does that. He's not...
Yeah, no, he...
Okay.
Completely alive.
He's actually between lungs right now.
2 count only.
Whoa!
Neutralizer. Facebuster.
But he's got a good one lined up.
Good.
Butterfly suplex by Dr. Frank. Tossing like a sack of shit, but he is breathing heavy. Shot to the lower back, the kidney area. Ooh, should say liver. Headbutts repeated by Blackheart. That step over toe lock. Oh, brain buster. Frank getting a breather here. He's having all the time in the world. Oh, gut buster from Cousin K. He's taking off the ropes. Elbow to the face.
Hey, it's smart of him. This isn't a sprint. This is a marathon, big dog. This is an eliminator.
10 minutes gone.
Yeah, gotta take notes from people like Barry Cade. Barry Cade, who survived just by hanging out.
That's a bit mean. That Dr. Frank is the one that he knocked out with that elbow drop to the groin.
True.
I know what I said.
It took him forever to find a new groin.
Well, I feel bad for the person he took it off of.
Oh my god! Oh, fuck your neck!
Oh, I love it.
Oh!
Hey, I love that too.
1, 2. Oh, they're putting
All the way, Frank.
Robin Charleston through the ringer here. Club to Mongolian chop, and he dropped him. Powerbomb coming up, got it. Slapped his titties.
Oh my god, double stop.
Elbow drop coming.
Incorrect.
Very.
We would lose that bet. But I guess you're used to that.
Into the corner. Oh,
Oh
here
for
we go.
1 isn't bad,
Chops.
Legend.
Repeated chops finally dropping Blackheart. Absorbed about 3 of them. Ooh, Dojo with the elbow drop. Whoop. No, hooked him up, but he got out of it. World's strongest Frank.
So strong. So
Yay.
strong. Big strong Frank.
No, backdrop. Bitch go crazy.
Brainbuster!
Brainbuster!
Oh, just leave him there.
He had a hard time getting up after that. I mean, who won't? Jesus. Oh no, we're going to the top. This is not like Frank. It is not like it Frank at all, and he is being stalked from the top rope. Crowned him. It's over. Hooking lariat by Cousin K. World's strongest Frank.
So strong. So damn strong.
Love that.
Fall away,
Awesome
Frank!
light. Fall away Frank. Yes, indeed. Oh, Cousin K barking up the wrong tree. Look, God, he's just throwing him. Shot to the midsection.
As we approach
Ooh,
15 minutes now.
Oh, God, Frank!
That these men have to slowly be running out of fumes.
Oh, suplex and that. Oh, fuck. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Frank is out of it. That spinning heel kick took him out of it.
And Blue got the fuck out of
Great.
Probably got the fuck out of Dog.
Repeated shots. Lariato! Lariato!
Oh, God. Respect from Cousin K.
Yeah, Cousin K is like fucking right,
And
dude.
you don't get that often from those guys.
Oh, kicks to the midsection.
Here's not for
You bout at that?
1, 2. Ooh, Cousin
come on,
K
cuz.
still in this one. Oh no, power bomb release.
Threw him away.
Yeah, just fucking let him go.
I don't want this.
Ooh,
Oh.
out of the way at the last possible second.
Oh!
Oh, he said, please don't.
He's like, I don't want to see that shit up close. Oh,
World's
great
greatest
match, well done.
match.
Everyone down.
Hey, this is your moment. Kane, this is your moment.
Buster.
Oh, it feels so good to see that again. Paint him, you bitch.
Go over the cover. No,
No.
he's making a mistake here. No,
Oh, he did say time to put the W3 on notice.
and he's doing just that. Enziguri. Now they are picking apart Blackheart, but he
Oh.
turned around just for
Oh.
a second. Oh, kicked him in the asshole.
Just Dojo chopped him in the back of the neck.
Dude,
A lot of back in the neck action in the past couple shows. I don't like it.
Oh, take it off running. No one there. Ooh.
He tried
Front
it.
ring
Bless,
suplex.
bless K. He tried.
It appears the Dojo is using the same shampoo as the Count these days.
There
Yeah, he's
we
putting some on
go.
his face too.
He's looking good.
Spinning heel kick knocks him off of his feet. That is a feat all in itself. Haha.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh.
And now punishing Cousin K with the forearms repeatedly. Shot
Because he's
there.
got 2 feet, and that was too sweet. And
Oh no, powerbomb. He's hooking it up. Just lets go of him right in the center of the ring. Dojo. Oh.
Oh, not finished yet.
K being wise not to break
Oh,
that.
no!
Oh, and the return favor was not administered.
No, he's like, sure,
Aztec just let that one happen.
sure.
Much respect, big dog.
He's a Chee.
He's a Chee. Born and bred.
Neutralizer
Oh,
hooked up, and he got
neutralizer.
every single bit of it. And he's getting one
Another
too.
Oh!
neutralizer.
Blackheart on a rampage, but it has been stifled. Brainbuster!
Oh!
No! He wants the glory for himself. Why?
Oh, he's not done with
Oh,
Blackheart.
damn it, K.
Got the shit slapped out of him.
K, people love you. I just want you to know that.
Oh, no,
Not
let
me
you-
so much, but people.
Let it- Oh!
Oh
That
my
was
god.
the world's largest fucking lariat. Took everyone out.
Almost dropped
like
everyone's
this.
soul off. Oh
Oh
God!
God! His head bounced off the tube.
Oh, narrowly avoided. Didn't avoid that one though. Dojo seeming in control of this match thus far. Another suplex, well done. He's up to his feet, but he's hurting. Clutching up the ribs.
Both of us thought about that.
Into the corner goes Cousin K with that gut wrench.
Dojo, fire it up.
Only to be put
Slam
right
back
back down.
Oh my god.
He throws every single bit of 290 behind that lariat. It's fucking horrifying. I would duck so quick and just... I duck to quit the business. That's me.
I would be just running in the opposite
Whoa!
Someone did not duck.
Ugh.
Oh, fuck.
He dropped to the back of the neck. Welcome back, Dojo.
Didn't duck? Fuck.
Yeah. Duck or you fuck.
It's been done.
Enzigiri to the back of the skull. Brain Buster!
God.
Oh,
Beautiful drop. You know, there's several brain
Dojo
busters in
Valley
this company,
Dojo.
but nobody like Dojo.
Could this be the battle of the Brainbusters here? Cousin K hanging in there. He's the Brainbuster variation of his own.
The guys that hang out with Dick Forte.
oh yeah.
Everyone
Okay.
getting thrown around. Oh, we woo! Oh, yeah, the forest boy. Dick Forte.
You fell down the stairs with that dude.
Oh, hunting for it again. Oh, got it! Let it out! Oh, no.
Around the world goes Dojo. I didn't realize he goes that way.
Stomp to the back. Maybe doubling up. No.
These men are giving everything they have as we approach the 30-minute mark. Unheard of for these three men.
Oh, let it out!
Yeah, usually one of them's knocked out by now.
Well, let's see if you're a witch.
Oh, God.
Oh shit, no. I did fuck up the last one.
You did. I've done it a couple times too.
Dragging to the center of the ring.
Oh, Widow, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get blamed.
Let it out! Oh!
Whoa!
Oh,
Says
very
Dojo.
clever. Saved his life. What a hero.
Going for that double stomp. Ah, headbutt!
You know what happens to heroes, Dojo?
2, 3. Dojo is out. Good showing in the returning Dojo.
Oh my god, cousin. Cousin K.
It was good to see that brainbuster back, but cuz, come on, do it.
Down to the final 2 participants, and
He's tired. He's tired. Get him.
tired.
Got him.
Chops
Took a bit.
repeated.
Oh
No,
god.
he
saved me
gets
now.
1, 2, the same fate, but he is
God.
breathing heavy, not able to make the cover, and Cousin K has a fighting chance here, as well as anyone. This guy is the real deal.
Hey. Oh shit.
Elbow to the back. Now waiting on him, getting a chance to breathe. He needs this. Into the corner.
Oh,
This?
shit.
What is this?
What?
German
Oh my
suplex! Oh!
Okay.
Neutralizer coming up! Is he gonna go for it? Naruto!
He's making a mistake though. He's not trying
He's
to
not-
put K away.
We've seen Blackheart make this mistake before.
Yeah, he gets that bloodlust.
He dangerous individual.
that focus, those blinders on. He just wants to hurt.
He wants to hurt people. Look at that, punching him dead in the face. Elbow drop to the back once again. Another one. Double stomp. Put him away. Cousin K fighting.
Make him pay, K.
I will.
I got you.
Oh fuck.
Oh, no.
God.
Taking
No,
off
God.
running. Oh no!
Wow.
K! K, do it!
Did something
Right now!
catch him?
He swallowed
might.
a bug.
He could have.
Oh shit.
He's awfully brave.
Neutralizer. He
God,
is
I've
breathing heavy though.
I'm just trying to recall if he was hitting the ribs at some point during
He
this
was
match.
several times. think he was in there with Dojo, who kept going to that spinning heel kick that lands right underneath the rib. Oh, Cousin K has to take advantage of this. This is the best chance he's ever going to get right here, right now.
Take every opportunity.
Oh, no, he's hooked it up.
Oh, no.
Brain Buster!
Oh, that's it.
One, two, three.
Hard to argue with that.
Hard to argue indeed. He took him to the limit, though. Push it to the limit.
That might be. I forgot how loud that gets for a second there. That might be the single most impressive performance we've seen out of Cousin K.
Yes.
Coming very close to someone who has tasted top 5 contendership before.
Who has tasted W3 Gold.
And next weekend we'll be in a triple threat with Fez and whoever wins next week's Eliminator.
But what I am talking about that we do have here, which you can always be counted on, is everybody's favorite weekly segment, the Knockout of the Week. Oh,
And now, the W3 Knockout of the Week.
Sponsored by...
Oh, wind up!
Got it!
And this is a put
No.
He's making a mistake here. I feel like he should have gone for the cover.
Oh no. Hammerlock German suplex. Look at that bridge. And
Big
it is
mistake.
over.
Literally went for the over-impressive. He had her. I truly believe that with that baseball punch, and he wanted to do something more impressive. And Widow, too slick, too wily, shook those cobwebs. Whispered Motorbolt in his ear, and Trucker did not take kindly to that.
Oh, fucking hell.
He dunked him picking him up.
Oh! He's back! Mac! Fucking Trucker's back! He knocked out Saladin! I'm so happy!
For more extreme knockouts and other exciting moments, tune in to W3, the best wrestling in the whole wide world.
Good to see Trucker knocking fools out again, big dog, no?
Absolutely. I mean, punching people in the face, that's what he does.
Especially Saladin, who could use a punch in the face.
Oh, absolutely.
Get his shit back together.
Always in an eliminator. Always.
Hey, I suppose there's an infinite possible futures. I'm just saying improbable. Dim Bois have been on a tear, unlike anyone we've ever seen before. This is the by far the most winningness, the most impressive, the most dominant, and they'll take on all comers. I mean, honestly, Dim Sum picks a fight with anybody and goads them into these matches, and then they have their way with them. Dim Bois have literally the perfect formula right now for tag matches. Just throw their opponents off by getting them more pissed off than they've ever been.
I don't think that's going to be the case for this match.
Yeah,
This is a little bit different. This is a little bit different.
Very level-headed.
Well,
but they're also going for something else here. This is completely different bragging rights. This is completely. This is not a title. This is not goading someone into a fight just for the fuck of it, which he also likes to do. This is completely different. Something that Dragoon takes very, very seriously is that championing himself as the ace of W3. That comes with a responsibility.
Yeah, absolutely.
That you are never, you're at all the autograph signings, at the public appearances. You are the one. It means you're the one that the people come to see. I can't deny that our crowd gets behind Dim Sum. I can't deny that there are people who are here to see him. I'm one of them. Hello, but is that enough? Like the responsibility that Dragoon takes in having that.
I don't know, but we're going to have to find out right now. Semi-main event action, Aztec Dragoon and Dim Sum. I guess winner can claim that they're the ace. I'm not necessarily sure that I agree with either man in this particular instance, but bragging rights nonetheless. hinge on this semi-main event match. Let's head to the ring right now for Aztec Dragoon and Dim Sum.
Do I have to vote for Dim in the poll?
I'm not gonna hold you to that.
Okay, I'll do it. I'm gonna vote. Hey, 50-50.
I have to go with Aztec Dragoon here. Dim is a tag team specialist for sure. He's getting the job done in that regard, but I have a hard time betting against Aztec Dragoon in one-on-one competition. His record is pretty damn stellar.
There's a couple of factors that are going to be coming to the ring with Dim Sum.
Yeah, true.
That might change that favor.
There's the first one, Selene making her way to the ring. Boomer soon to follow, one half of the tag team champion of the world. And then the other half of that tag team championship. Teaming Dim Sum. God, who's about to try to claim that he's ace of the company.
Oh, God.
Thank you very much, sir. Right back at you. No, not right back at you. Thank you very much, sir. May I have another?
Yeah, you have to be all nice and stuff. He's looking
another?
right at you.
Hey. Thank you, sir. Well, that's grand.
Here we go, set for singles competition. Semi-main event of the night. Caught the kick immediately into the leg lock. Smart wrestling by Dim Sum. Champion for a reason. Kick to
And
the...
a lot more clever wrestler than anybody gives him credit for, because he's brash, because he's rude, and he comes across so rough around the edges. They don't realize that he actually is accomplished in the ring.
Yeah, every once in a while you'll see some wilder stuff from him. A lot of suplex out of throws, but I mean...
He has a gorgeous Northern Light
and he's got a great moonsault. It very rarely busts it out, but when he sees and deems it necessary, which, you know what? In this sort of match, you could see it. I could see him thinking that he's getting one over on Aztec Dragoon going for it, but Aztec Dragoon is going to have the agility and speed advantage. See if he uses it. Oh my god!
Don't forget, Dim also has that ass bag stunner.
Yes, he does. Went all the way around it into the Dragoon clutch. Has it with the hooks in.
Well, he's going to have to use all of those, because Dragoon straight up told him, you're going to have to give me everything. This will be your best match tonight with me in that ring. That means Dim needs to take this seriously.
Yes. Well, I mean, he has no chance if he doesn't.
Aztec Dragoon is one of the best in the world. That's why he calls himself the Ace.
Going for the cover.
And as Bryce said, one of the most competitive performers he has ever met. And Bryce knows a lot of people.
Spinal tap to the tag, one half of the tag team champions there. Went for a roll through, nothing there. Butterfly suplex gets the job done in that instance. And now back and forth, driving him closer and closer to that corner
5 minutes gone.
for Dim Bois.
Where you can hear
Look at
the
that.
cheers and elbow drop.
And then
And
drop
knocking
it
a
right into the figure four.
four.
Skilled attack by Dim Sum thus far.
You heard the crowd popping with that pop-up elbow drop.
Just like our poppin' Dim 3 Discord channel.
German suplex, we've seen that time and time again. The deadlift German, but Aztec Dragoon using that momentum, rolling right through and delivering to Enziguri a second one on top of it. Went all the way around to grab that DDT, going for the cover. One count only. Off into the ropes. So the World Head Scissors, see if he goes to the top. No, opting not to. Went for that side kick. Nothing there.
The way Dim snaps through on the DDT is so much more different than a straight drop DDT, where someone could get their hands up and maybe lessen the blow a little bit, or at least stop the momentum. The way Dim snaps through, you're going on the top of your dome, whether you like it or not.
Speaking of on the top of their dome, Aztec Dragoon depositing Dim Sum there. Power bomb crunches him up. Look at that hitting combination. Throat thrust there. Second one. Dragoon going to the top. This is where he's made a name for himself. Won championships from that top rope. Boomer losing his mind on the outside.
Boomer's very excitable.
3 special. He's very excitable, isn't he? When you're 6'5", 350, that is dangerous. Went low.
Like a Great Dane.
Yeah, can we talk about the fact that he just shoved his hand in Dragoon's face?
Dragoon twist! 2! Whoa! Dim Sum answers! Hood rat driver, but just too close to the ropes.
10 minutes gone.
What's he got planned here? Oh, fuck, he's taking it
We've
off.
seen this before.
Oh, break it out! All of the big moves. Sunset flip powerbomb. Both men wiped out on the outside.
Hey, Dim.
Six.
Oh,
Backslider! And it's on the floor, so you know it hurts.
9.
So you
Hey,
know.
Dim. Hey.
Roll through there.
12.
Hey, Dim.
13.
You're doing fine.
14.
14, count of 14. Is anyone gonna make it through this fuckbuster? Oh my god!
Yeah, thank you, sir.
He takes his time out of his engaging match to fuck with you. Oh,
think I
Rad
played that
Driver!
really
1, 2! Whoa! Dim Sum almost getting the job done. Oh! Picking him back up. Kicking combination. Again, picking him up from those. I didn't know that he had them braided like that. Guess letting the hair down.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he had the momentum to counter into a Rana, but not enough. Dropped it on top of his neck.
Dropping on top of his neck and holding there in that almost jackknife pin, that high angle.
Step up Enziguri. Look at that counter. Is he going for here? Maybe hooking him up? No. Oh, both men meeting in the center of the ring. Dim Sum up first. Don't know if it matters.
I thought you said it was name at first.
Going low, and Selene is all about it. He is in the wrong place, wrong time.
She wants to hear from everybody.
No. Counter. Tombstone pile driver. Dragoon sleeper locked in. Not enough. Dim Sum, one half of the tag team champions, hanging in there, being a piece of shit.
Hey now.
Aspect
Disrespect
stunner.
to Aztec Dragoon.
No,
I thought he was going for the
clutch.
clutch.
He should have.
He should have. You're right.
He knows what he's doing, guys.
Spinning heel kick. Excuse me. It was a spinning soul butt. Now going up to the top. Maybe another twist. And Dim Sum has met his unfortunate undoing at the hands of the Golden Dragon Aztec Dragoon. You're not there yet in the tag team division. You run the roost, but Aztec Dragoon challenging Dim Sum and challenging what he thinks he is.
I will say, he held his own in there.
Oh, he had him on several occasions.
And not once, and we speculated, we kind of assumed that either Boomer or Selene would make themselves a factor in this. It was Dim, going for himself, hanging in there with Aztec Dragoon, but unfortunately, like many others before him, that Aztec twist is a killer.
Good effort by Dim Sum.
I don't think it's going to affect his confidence, however.
No, when he wakes up, he'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
He'll forget the match even happened.
There's not much that can affect his confidence these days. Even with a loss like that, he is flying right now.
We are set for tag team action. Sumo Joe and Uraki of the tradition. Let me rephrase that. Sumo Joe and the newly crowned junior heavyweight champion of the tradition, Uraki, taking on Black Jaguar and the heavyweight champion of the world, Executioner. This is gonna be wild. That is for sure sounding rage. Legend, we're running long on time. I need to know who you got.
Honestly, I don't think Uraki can be stopped right now. And even though Joe and Fuji took the loss at the pay-per-view, Joe, holy shit, was a one-man wrecking crew.
Yep.
At the Or the Highway 2 pay-per-view. Yep. When Joe gets in that form, in that gear, god damn, big dog, he's damn near unstoppable. And teaming up with Uraki right now, with that momentum, with that self-confidence now of recapturing the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Kyush had a solid win last night, but Black Jaguar did not. Stuck his paw in his mouth firmly and lost that Junior Heavyweight Championship to that man right there. And not even at his hands.
Nope.
And that's his fault.
That is his fault.
Because he made the challenge for that 4-way.
But a win here could solidify just how close he is.
He could
to
turn around that
championship.
momentum,
You're right.
but I don't think so. Look at Joe and Uraki.
Nexus.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. I root for Joe, but I can't root for the man standing behind Joe, and I can't root for the cyborg to the right of Joe. I gotta go with my Black Jaguar.
True.
Telling me to find another one.
It's not about rooting. It's for analytics. I'm just looking at the numbers, man.
The numbers lie sometimes, Legend.
The numbers lie into the hands of Executioner, if I do say so myself. He is the king of the W3. We might be overlooking the fact that he's the real fucking deal.
Yes, we're also overlooking that the last time they were in a tag match, Uraki made Executioner submit, so...
And I think he's going to be headhunting. But without further ado, let's go to our main event of the night. Sumo Joe and Uraki of the Tradition taking on Executioner and Black Jaguar. Not the first time we've seen Executioner and Jaguar tag.
They don't have the best record.
No, they don't. There's not many men that have a great record against Sumo Joe in the slightest, Nexus.
Nope. Definitely, in my opinion, I don't know. What's the best word to describe Joe? He's never been the ace. But he... Motherfucker. Thank you, Legend. He is the baddest motherfucker in Dub 3 for more than a year now.
Because he doesn't care about the responsibilities of an ace.
He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care what Talon wants either. Right now, this is what works for him. He doesn't give a shit what works for Talon.
The ace is a company person. Joe is a Joe person.
And
That's
I'm
all
a Joe.
Joe has been, and that is all Joe is going to be.
Are you going to talk about his thighs too, Drew?
No, I'm fucking terrified of that man. He's the former, 3-time heavyweight champion of the world?
Yes. That belt looked so good around his waist.
It did. He's still donning the black and gold, but this man is donning the big gold, platinum, and silver. Whatever that belt is, all a combination of. It's beautiful, and Kyush wears it well, and Kyush wears it proudly as the crown jewel of the W3. Just entirety. Guy's a champion.
I hope Dim's okay.
Going to the crowd. He's got a lot of confidence coming into this match. I don't know if it's misplaced, but we are starting with the heavyweights. Here we go.
No strangers to one another. That's for sure.
God damn, he is no stranger to that right hand of Joe. Joe is no
Left hand of the
And look at this. If there is a man to go chop for chop with Sumo Joe in W3, it is the heavyweight champion of the world. Oh no. Shot to the midsection there. Champion now grabbing a hold of him in his own corner. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's got him up. Burning Haze to his feet. Are you fucking kidding me?
I guess he has not forgotten what it took to defeat Joe before. Trying to get it out of the way quickly.
The champion is shook.
I don't think he was expecting that. I don't think anyone was expecting that.
The champion is shook. Joe is shaken off. Oh my god. And he is mad.
Holy fuck. He's not done. Holy fuck.
Look at Black Jaguar. Look at Black Jaguar.
Like, absolutely not.
7, 8.
They are at each other's throats. Physically.
You get in between that? That was like a fucking...
Fuck that. Fuck every single bit of that. Joe tagging out. Junior heavyweights in there now.
And you know, I'm just going back in my notes, guys, and that might have been a result of, if you recall, the night that Brickowski announced that it would be a rematch between Kyush and Kim at Or the Highway, Talon was
posturing for Joe.
Yes.
And honestly,
means, obviously Joe would have known that he was having his name put forward, and being rejected probably didn't take too kindly to that. Joe likes the pay bump that comes with the champ.
Now champion versus champion, the two most prolific champions in W3 facing off right now. Now the last time that these two did have a a tag team bout, I do believe that Uraki got a submission victory over the heavyweight champion of the world.
Yes, he did, locked in that Chevelle lock.
Yeah, he didn't have the best tag team partner at the time, Shogun, I believe, who was much more focused on Master Fuji than breaking the Chevelle lock.
And no love lost between Shogun and Executioner.
No love lost between Shogun and anyone.
And I was talking about
Grumpy
that actually.
motherfucker.
Shogun. Hold on.
Got it!
Holy shit. Shogun, who still harbors a lot of grudges from his past with the guys like Kyush and Wu Fang. Kyush really seems to have shaken that and broken free of that toxic friendship, alliance, frenemy, I don't know, their whole past. But has just broken out on his own, and it's really been the most healthy thing for him.
Yeah.
Indeed, we got the two mismatches in this. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Making him pay with those kicks and that chop, that giant hand body slam there, but he is immediately tagging out the heavyweight champion of the world. Double drop kick, hell yeah. A second one.
Whatever works, keep doing it.
Here we go. This is what we love to see right here.
Oh my god.
Joe just absorbs chops.
Kyush needing that second. Uraki's like,
Joe
fuck
just
yeah.
absorbs chops, but he puts the Ulaanbaatar Serpent down on the mat.
Doesn't mean a thing.
Big men slapping meat. Indeed.
He might have just stumbled, big dog. Look at him.
Heavyweight champion of the world. God, just flooring him.
10 minutes gone.
He's like, let me in.
Effective.
He's so tiny.
Look at this. Effective tag team operations by the heavyweight champion of the former. I almost called him the junior heavyweight champion. It's not the case.
They're generally just tagging in matches such as this with the kind of champion showcase and the main event cross-divisional. But they were at the top of their divisions for so long. And champions in their respective divisions for so long. Holy shit. That this is now several times that Kyush and Black Jaguar have teamed together, so maybe they are starting to actually gel almost by accident.
I mean, two hyper-competitive athletes here, and two incredibly just well-wrestled individuals. They're the best. These are the best. These guys in the ring right now, the top of the game in professional wrestling today.
And it doesn't hurt that the tradition is just generally disliked amongst the rest of the rosters, but that is something to bond over.
And you're seeing frequent tags. You're seeing frequent tags. Oh, shit. Oh, he tried to capitalize. 1, 2.
Oh, my God.
That's what he won the title with.
Kyush is angry.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Spinning, kissing, Giri chop.
Rocky
rolling.
doesn't know where he is. He backed up to the wrong corner.
Oh, that second rolling, kissing, Giri chop.
That chop to the face will knock you a little silly.
Catching him right on the side of the jaw, clipping him.
And keeping him in his corner. Look at
Oh
Hughes
my
cutting
God.
off the ring. And
Hughes
oh
is
my
out
God.
for blood today. See if he can get Uraki scampering.
He pushed himself to his feet and ran to get Big Brother Joe.
And Joe's coming in. Oh! He scored with that one. He instinctively went for the pin there. Joe getting a running start. God damn, a lariat. A second one turns him inside out, but I think he rode that momentum to his feet. Look at the agility of the former junior heavyweight champion. Using his momentum, using it. He has to with a guy this size. Joe 6'9", 355 pounds, and I think that's looking a little light.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit. Almost into the lap of I almost said Master Fuji. That is not the case tonight.
Oh, and Hughes was coming over to take a closer
Oh my
look.
God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Got him! 1, 2. Look at Uraki.
Uraki is not a good tag team partner, Big Dog. We've seen it before. He doesn't break up pins.
I wonder if he's been instructed not to. Joe does not generally like people in his business.
I don't think that's the case at all. I think Uraki has something to prove. I'm not gonna speculate on that, but let's. Oh!
I will when Uraki. Oh!
Cross Rider suplex.
Oh my God.
When Uraki made
That changes.
God.
Oh, is Joe gonna break it up? Yes, he is.
when Uraki made Executioner tap out, we saw Talon pull up that footage and tell Uraki he was unstoppable and what he was capable of. That did not leave his cyborg brain. He sees his future beating the freaking heavyweight champion right now.
Cross Rider suplex. I wonder what damage it did.
Oh!
I wonder what damage it did to Uraki. Welcome to the jungle, motherfucker. Off into the ropes. Drop kick almost landed on his feet. Look at the agility on display from Black Jaguar here tonight in the main event of the evening. Kicks to uppercuts. This is junior heavyweight action at its finest. Look at this. Spinning back fist that you're rocking there by Uraki.
Very similar to Executioners.
Yeah, it just with the ball of the fist instead of the knife edge of a Kisengiri chop. Oh, he's got him set up. Cuke is late, and that is kicked him in the dick.
Yeah, well, if it's there.
Look at that stare down.
Staring at each other while Uraki looks down at the former junior heavyweight champion, and you have to say that for anyone who had it in their heads that maybe there was any legitimacy in question with Uraki's title reign because he didn't pin the former champion, say no more.
Say no more.
He just tied up that loose end.
See the soup or dragon curb stomp taking out Black Jaguar. 21 minutes 45 seconds. Your winners representing the tradition, Uraki and Sumo Joe. Uraki came in there with a plan. He executed it. all jokes aside there. Executioner.
Control Alt deleted him.